Big Sweet, you sleep?
No, I'm good.
I can't hear him. Turn this out of my ear and let me hear him. There you go. What's going on? You all right?
I'm good, man. You good?
Yeah. You see,
Uh,
remember Vicky?
yes, it looks like a food Monday.
It is a food Monday. You're missing out. That's okay. It's all
I,
right.
I can smell it out here.
Well, we got a cheesecake and we got some wings. Got a potato, a baked
Oh
potato.
boy.
We got all kinds of stuff, man. We're gonna be eating, but it's only gonna be 15 minutes of fun right now.
All right.
We got to make sure. Do you need got phone numbers and everything, Vicky? How people can get you, get in touch with you, tell you where to go, and tell you
I'll
what.
put them to the website because I do not have but my phone number in my head.
Okay.
I'm terrible.
Mm-mm. You're fine. Ooh, wee. That's a good one.
All right.
I think I'll take Larry's home to my house.
Huh?
I ain't say nothing.
Oh. he gonna smack all them, and
I'm trying to get it down right now.
I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing.
I got to wash it down. Let me wash it down real good now.
I ain't saying nothing.
That's noisy.
Yeah. Woo, I'm ready to go now.
Smacking his lips and everything, licking his teeth, and
This is the M Zone.
And welcome to the M Zone. Jamie Moore, Derek Laughlin in for the Ms. Man. Ms. Man is going to be off this week. And we got Derek and Bobby and sometimes Eric, right? Yeah, we got Eric. And so you won't hear Mrs. name, and I ain't forgetting about him. But hey, brother, get some rest and relaxation because next year, and I'm talking about next year because we're close to January. We're going to do that. So we get some rest, relax, do your thing, be a gamer. I don't know what game. He loves that football game, don't he? He loves that college game day thing.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Oh, yeah. Miz loves that
That's
stuff.
Miz, right? He takes Eastern Michigan and just runs over everybody.
Right. That's right.
That's funny. Larry Lee is here. What's up, Larry? How you doing, man?
lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. What's going on?
And it's an eating day because Vicky's here.
I saw her picture and I said, "Oh man, I missed out on another meal."
I'll tell you what, Big Sweet. I'm gonna tell you what I got here. I got me some cheesy, baked potato, bro. It is good too.
Wow,
it's gooey.
wow.
You should see.
See, he knew he asked for an extra serving, saying he's gonna give it to me, and he knew I wasn't there.
No, you ain't gonna be here. I mean, I know you in California. Vicky didn't know your butt was in California. And then on top of that, she got some well-seasoned broccoli. Look at Derek showing you. You get a chance to look at it. You see it? It looked good too, boy. That looks so good.
Look at that, man.
So
wow.
Now, I just want to say to all of our M Zone fans, now remember, it's a holiday season. Don't overbear yourself. You ain't got to make no food. Head on over to 24 Cheesecakery over at the Briarwood Mall. Vicky?
Yes.
You making it all. You making pound cake, cheesecake,
pies, you name it, sweet rolls, pecan rolls, whatever
Sweet
your heart
rolls.
desire, we will make it.
Yeah.
If you
boy.
don't have time to cook, we'll let you off the hook.
Hey, you get off the hook.
I like that. You don't have time to cook, we'll let you off the hook. I like that.
Hey, Big Sweet, I don't know if you can see this right here. This right here is a banana. No, Vicky, tell them what it is.
Oh, it's a banana eggnog rum cheesecake.
Ooh.
Man. We talked about that before. How much
we did.
And your concoctions, you come up with these new recipes.
I can't send this overnight either, dude. I'm gonna tell you what. So I'm gonna take a bite for you just in case.
And you're gonna eat it. We don't have smell-o-vision.
Oh my God, that is so good. The combination of the banana, I'm talking with my mouth.
Uh-uh.
Look
The
at it.
combination of the banana and the eggnog,
I can only imagine.
it
I
just
can
knocked
only
it out the
imagine.
park, bro. They knocked
Those
it
are two
out
of my
the park.
favorites: banana pudding and eggnog. You know,
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. I'm gonna tell you what now.
I can only imagine.
This ain't no now I'm gonna say this. I'm usually, I usually do my
Can you get it out?
I can't get it out.
Take a sip of water, clean your throat, and get it out.
I don't eat on Mondays. No, that's fine. I'm glad I'm eating right now on this Monday.
Oh man.
I'm just telling you. So, and the barbecue sauce. This is that homemade barbecue sauce I told y'all the bottle.
It is a oh jeez, I was gonna try to remember. It's brown sugar.
You ain't got to give
pomegranate.
everybody a secret, but I'm just saying this is good barbecue sauce.
Yes, thank you.
This
I was
is
just
really
gonna give you the name. Molasses. Yes.
Okay. All right. This is good stuff. That's really good too.
All right.
It's really good. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is it's really good. And Big Sweet, I wish you were here because I'm missing out on this.
I know, man. I'm listening to all these descriptions. We have molasses and banana, and you guys are saying it so announcing it
properly.
Proper bananas with the eggnog and
I'm just saying,
okay.
This is good.
Geez.
Rub it in, man.
I'm not rubbing it in. I'm gonna talk with my mouth. I mean, I gotta do the test. I gotta take the bite. We got a lot to talk about this today.
Do,
but it's always good to start it off to build up that energy. I need this strength so I can get through the whole day.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
So get it in now because there's a lot to catch up over the weekend.
It's a lot because it was a big long weekend.
Sure was.
God's team didn't get in. I don't know why. We got to discuss that. I mean,
yeah, I reevaluated that in my head. We'll talk about that.
Right. But Vicky.
Yes.
So now that Thanksgiving is over, now what is the bird that everybody, or what is the food of choice that people want to eat on a Christmas day?
On Christmas Day, it's usually they just eat.
They do?
Yeah.
So some people get steak, some people get roast, what do you call it?
Pot roast.
Pot roast.
They get beans and rice.
Right.
Greens. What else is, they're goose.
Goose. Goose and the little birds.
The Cornish hens.
Cornish hens.
Yeah, now you're waking up my brain.
See,
yeah,
I got it. And the Cornish hens and everything like that.
Yeah, so it's plenty to choose from out there.
And you got it all. You can do it all.
We can do it all. All we need is a phone call.
So, folks, all I'm going to say is
you're full of rhymes today.
Oh, she's on
phone call. We can do it all.
She's full of it. But all I'm gonna say is, folks, take your time. Don't let cooking stop you from doing what you want to do.
Enjoying your family.
Exactly.
Yes.
Let 24 Cheese Cakery do the cooking for you.
Exactly. And you can look us up at 24cheesecakery. Gmail.
At gmail.com?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And
how we spell cakery? Like CAKERY?
CAKERIE.
RIE. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
We always try to come up with different stuff. Be different a little bit.
Cheese cakery.
Cakery. Yeah. They try to just spell it out the right way. The way it sounds.
The way it sounds.
Not how you should spell it.
Right. That's what I said with the ERY. That's the way it sounds. But no, cheesecakery. RIE.
Yes.
So I'm just, Vicky, I know you got things to do. You got to get back and do your thing. So you're good with us. We
Okay.
thank you for all this food because I don't know what we're gonna do with it all.
Well, I
mean,
appreciate you.
we got me and Derek. We got a good 2 hours.
See, he told you I was there and I wasn't. See, so he could have extra portions.
Oh, is that what it is?
I
I'm still
didn't
looking
say
for
a
the
word.
sauce.
I didn't say a word.
Make sure we get enough. That's all.
Make
I
sure,
said.
make sure you bring enough. And you know Larry's a big fellow. Make sure you bring enough.
Well, I appreciate you guys.
No,
and
thank you for coming
Thank
over
you.
and enjoy. And we'll see you next week.
yes, you will. Y'all have a good evening.
All
Thank
right.
you.
That's-
All right.
That's Vicky Russell. Hey, y'all about to get over to the Cheesecakery over at Briarwood Mall. It's over by the Tarico hair salon entrance. They right next door. They right next to them. So make sure you get a chance to go over there. Take a look at that menu. If you, hey, I'm gonna tell you what. If you can think of it, she can make it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I see.
Because
I
she
see,
can
man.
do that.
Every week she comes up with a great concoction.
She does. She does, and it's good. I'm gonna tell you what. A cheesecake with that, with that. Hey, I got the liquor in it too.
Well, you said the eggnog too, man. So
Hey,
it's that
eggnog.
here.
Oh yeah, I told you get them two together. It's something else.
It's that time
But
of year.
yeah, we got to get to this. How does Notre Dame get put out of the? You got two group of 5 schools going in. Larry, I mean, really? They didn't have to just put 2 in. They could have just put 1 in. They could have just put 1 in.
You know, when I first saw that, I sent you the text saying
Yeah.
Notre Dame got robbed. But now that I'm really diving into it,
You had a
and
chance to think about it, didn't you?
had a chance to think about it, you know, and I usually don't necessarily always agree with Stephen A., but I saw his opinion today. He said you can't sit out and not play while another team is playing in a conference championship, meaning Alabama. So they're saying 3 losses with an Alabama and a weak schedule by Notre Dame kind of surpassed the mindset of why Notre Dame got overlooked. And Notre Dame, as much as I love Notre Dame because the head coach is my homeboy from Dayton, Ohio, but
Right.
you know,
That boy from Dayton, Ohio, too?
yeah, he's from Dayton.
Dang.
Yes, sir. Yeah, yes, sir. So I thought I got to thinking about it. Notre Dame's strength of schedule and their lack of being in a conference. I think they were sending Notre Dame a message.
Yeah. I mean, you could, if you want to be in, you get in the right way. You get in the other way.
Yeah, you don't get to call your own shots
Exactly.
and then expect us to just bow down to you. I think that's the message the committee was trying to send Notre Dame. And then, you know, really Notre Dame's schedule, when you think about it, was kind of cupcake. And the two teams that were bona fide on their schedule, they lost to, which were the first 2. I forget who it was. I think it was it Texas A&M or something.
A&M, and then they came back and played. No, it's Miami, and then it was Texas A&M.
Yeah, and they lost to both. And then so now the rest of the schedule is cupcake other than USC, and who isn't like, you know, like a browbeater. So I can live with the decision to leave Notre Dame out. At first, I thought Notre Dame got robbed, but when I got to thinking about it and dissecting it all, no, man, you can't have both. You know, that's a cockiness. And then now Notre Dame's basically saying, well, we're taking our ball and going home. You know, since you didn't pick us to play in the playground, we're gonna take our ball and go home. We ain't even gonna participate. That's kind of childish too. So, you know, once again, Notre Dame, I love the coach, good man. You know, Dayton, Ohio, homeboy, and the whole thing. But man, no, this is just the year you got to sit out, Notre Dame. You can't always have it your way.
Well, my thing is that are they setting a precedent? Well, next year their contract is already there, Larry. I mean, they're already guaranteed. If they get in the top. I think the SEC and the Big Ten will agree that they want to go to 16 because of what happened this year.
Yeah.
They're going to expand it to 16. They're going to put 4 more teams in it.
See,
okay?
The only thing about that, though, this is football, man. This is not basketball. Those games.
You're killing these kids. You're killing these kids.
Yeah.
And what are you going to do? How are you going to keep it out of February? How are you going to keep the schedule out of February if you adding
more games?
Right.
This is not basketball where you can play 2 days later or 3 days later or something. This, it's going in every year. There's going to be somebody who's disappointed. We the way it is and the way it goes, but it's all subject to strength of schedule, I guess.
All I'm going to say is, did Florida State not go to the bowl game when they didn't get taken? When that quarterback got hurt and the committee said, we're not going to take you into the 4 in the Power 4 and the Group of 4. The 4 championship teams. They said they just played on. They complained. But when they took Michigan and they took who'd they take in that? They took Alabama. It was Alabama. It was Georgia, and then it was someone else. I forgot. But was it TCU? I'll work on that.
Yeah,
I'll
I
work
think it
on
was
that. I'll look it
TCU.
up.
Yeah.
And it was wrong in what they did to that Florida State team. It was so bad that Florida State, all their players, good players, left.
Yeah.
But they still went to the bowl game and played a game against Georgia, and lost 63-3. They took their butt whooping. They took their butt whooping.
They took their butt whooping. I don't know if there's a perfect system. They might should look at the NFL system and figure some out, because the NFL system at least has it down to a science to who goes and who and that whole thing. But just piling extra games on these young men is not the answer to me either. Man, you can't. This is not basketball where you can play a Wednesday night game and then come back and play Saturday night against a new opponent. So college football got some explaining to do. They got some stuff to figure out.
Well, I think they're really taking advantage of these young men in playing right now. I think nobody knows what they're doing. They have nobody, no top person that makes a statement that says this is what we should be doing, what we should.
So college needs a commissioner now.
They do need a commissioner. I'm not going to lie to you. Look, You changed the whole college atmosphere, the whole college everything. You got rid of a conference in the Pac-12 because they couldn't keep up. You take 4 of the schools and put them in the Big Ten.
Yeah. Because
the SEC took 2 of the Big 12 schools, the Oklahoma Sooners and Texas.
Right.
So, I mean, look, we know the changes. We know what they're doing. So now you've messed up college football to what it is now. You had 5 Power 5. You had the Power 5. Now you got the Power 4.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, the ACC ain't that powerful. I'm just saying. You got Duke beaten, and I cheered for.
That would hurt me.
I cheered hard for UVA when they came back. I said, now they can do it.
Right. Yeah.
And they got beat. I mean, he threw the interception, and it was over. And Larry, I was lost on that one. It was a shame because
me too, man. Because I'm a Tony Elliott fan.
Has Miami in the tournament, but Miami's I mean, they just made it in. They just made it in.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is it's Alabama. Alabama 3-loss got in.
But they lost that third game in a championship game.
Right.
Should they get marked down because they got taken to the woodshed and got whooped?
So another question.
I'm just saying.
Another question is the JMUs of the world who have done pretty good, but are they on the same level?
Group of 5? No, I'm going to say this. Neither was Boise State last year.
Right.
Boise State is not at the same level. I mean, I'm sorry. I hate to say that. But if there's one school that you think that's out there that can get it done, James Madison's been pretty good. Kirk Cignetti used to be the head coach of James Madison, and they win. If you don't know, Google him. I mean, that's what he would say, right?
Yeah. Well, I gotta have a little love for JMU because their coach is now my coach, our coach.
Right. Exactly. So, he didn't stop. They didn't stop losing. I mean, they didn't stop winning. They kept winning.
Right.
And they ended up winning to a point where, they're in the tournament too now.
Yeah, they're in, and so it's interesting, man. Like I said, I don't know if there's a foolproof way, or maybe college can now adopt the NFL playoff schedule or playoff thoughts or something, man. Because
the NFL ain't gonna let them do that. When the NFL is marked down a day that they gonna play on, and who's gonna.
You know what, Jamie? I'm kind of learning nowadays. Everything's for sale.
Right. It is.
Everything. There's no more sacred things, man. Everything's for sale nowadays, man. It's all about money now. All about money.
Well, Big Ten's known for being a moneymaker.
Yep. So
that's one thing. That's one thing. I mean, their athletics are known to be moneymakers, but remember, we expanded, and now nobody got any money. So that's why they want to take up private equity.
Right. Yeah, that's true. So that's what I'm saying. Things are different now, man.
The more money they make, the more money they spending.
Yeah. Well, right. What's that? More money.
Exactly. The more money they're making in this conference is the more money that they're losing, and you wonder why. Well, you're making everybody go on the West Coast, making everybody fly to the East Coast, making everybody fly and get around in the Midwest. I get it. It's a nice idea. Should have never been executed.
Yeah, man. So I tell you, it was a good weekend of college football, man. All the championship games, and I got to beat my chest.
I'm gonna say this: I can't believe how good Indiana is on defense. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I was gonna beat my chest a little bit.
I did not know how good they were in on the defense.
Yeah. That you remember? I was itching on last Monday to say that Indiana was going to beat Ohio State.
Yeah, you were.
On Saturday.
No,
I felt that.
Heard you.
It was tough. I just thought it was tough if you're Ohio State and you just played your arch rival in the greatest battle of the country. It's hard to come back to back.
It's hard to get back on that same page.
It's hard to get back on that same
level, right?
Especially against a team. I just think it's just destined. It's just I don't know if they're going to win the national championship or not, but I think destiny is in their favor at Indiana. And it's good for mixing things up.
Sure do look like it. I don't know. I know when I pick wrong, I don't take long to turn my tide. Indiana's my favorite now. They my favorite.
I really the other thing I'm starting to I got my NFL scout glasses on again.
Mm-hmm.
That quarterback's the real deal. I like him, man. Not only just being a solid quarterback, but the few interviews I saw of him this weekend and that kind of thing,
He's a team guy.
He's a leader. He's a leader. And I think he's going to have a great NFL career.
He's got a good disposition. He's a good, calm player. He doesn't get excited or anything like that. I just want to say one thing to a lot of y'all before we go to that break. And we're going to continue talking about this this top 12, as we call it. How about them Vikings, huh? How about them Vikings? Okay, I just wanted you to know. Anyway, I take that, you dig? On the other side, we'll talk about it. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050. You dig? How about that? How about that? You dig?
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Derek Laughlin in for the Ms. Man. And you got Mr. Larry Lee. Big Sweet, we call him on the West Coast. Big Sweet, I'm going to tell you what. So
What?
I look at this. You got Tulane and you got James Madison. They didn't just do one group of 5 team. They went and put 2 group of 5 in there.
Right.
I mean, why go to that extreme? You know, you only have to put 1 in there. You could have left Notre Dame into it. You didn't have to go to Tulane.
So that's the question: is will the Tulanes of the world and the James Madisons can they supposedly it's the 12 best teams in the country?
No, supposedly it will be the top 10 schools, four champions, a group of 5, and Notre Dame, and then the field. That's what it's supposed to be. So really, you got 6, and you pick up another 6. If you grow another 4 teams, really, that's not right, right?
Yeah, that's true. So should the Tulanes of the world or the James Madisons of the world?
They are conference champions of their conference. James Madison is a conference champ of their conference. So they are conference champions, but they're not familiar conference champions of what we they're not in the Big Ten, they're not in the SEC, they're not in the ACC, they're not in the Big 12.
Right. So do they not get the opportunity to try to prove themselves?
I'm going to ask you this question, and if you're supposed to now, I'm running this by you. North Texas is in what conference?
I couldn't tell you
exactly. That would be the American Conference.
Okay.
James Madison is in what conference? That would be Derek. Do you know?
AAC?
No, that would be the Sun Belt that they're in.
Oh, that's right, Sun Belt.
I'm just my example to you guys is that.
So you're saying because of their lack of significance?
I mean, they're not. They are a Division I school, but their conference is not at the level of the main 4. Okay?
I agree. So now we're going back to one of the teams of the main 4 who might lose 2 to 3 games, still better than James Madison who lost 1 game, or what's the name who didn't? The other one, Tulane lost 1 game, didn't they?
I'm going to say this: if you put Alabama if they would have put Alabama in there, sure, you would have got some backlash. But if you would have chose James Madison over Tulane, because James Madison is 12-1 and Tulane is 11-2, I don't think anybody would have had a problem with it.
No.
I don't think you wouldn't have a national uprising like you do because Notre Dame got front up. Now, I don't care about Notre Dame. I'm gonna leave it like that. You should join a conference. It's about time for you to get where everybody else is.
Right.
Stop asking for favors. That's exactly what you're doing. And because what made me mad was we're gonna take our goal football and go home because we ain't gonna play. We don't need 15 extra practices. We're not gonna make and the players aren't gonna play in the Pop-Tart Bowl. Yes, they got picked up by the Pop-Tart Bowl.
Yeah,
and they didn't want to play. They didn't want to play
players too. Yeah.
Right. I mean, but that's an arrogant move.
Yeah,
For me, I have a problem with that.
I do too. And that's what made me reevaluate my stance on Notre Dame is that, wait a minute, hold on, guys. Y'all gonna sit back not be in a conference, and play that cupcake schedule you played.
And you picked up $20 million last year.
Yeah,
Playing
yeah.
in that national championship game.
Right. So
Really?
you had your chance, and win more games,
Schedule teams you can beat.
Yeah. So
I mean,
once again, at first I said, like I texted you over the
Right.
weekend, Notre Dame got screwed. But then I got to thinking about it. No, they didn't.
no, they didn't.
No. So,
And they got the benefit of the doubt the whole year. They got a chance to ride the wave. They was 0-2, and they was in the top 25.
yeah,
0-2 in the top 25.
right.
So
Right.
I'm just, look, I get it, but you got to do something else. I know you won 10. They won 10 straight games. They did what they were supposed to do, but they were not underdogs or even at any of those games.
No.
They were the big dogs in all of those games. I'm not
Plus,
gonna lie to you.
plus Alabama was playing Georgia in the championship game.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So no, I Notre Dame, and then for you to be all cocky and take your ball and go home, your goal football and go home, that's wrong.
No,
That's-
it's wrong.
and once again, I keep emphasizing this. I love Marcus Freeman. That's my homeboy. He's from Dayton, Ohio. But no, man, no. Notre Dame, sorry,
They
bro.
talk about now. See, this right here. They talk about history.
Yeah,
Notre Dame's history.
right.
Our football team has been around this. We've been around longer. We taught you guys football. Remember that. That being said, the University of Michigan. But that being said, I don't want to brag about that no more. What I'm saying is they talk about history and different things like that. We don't cry. We take it. We are traditionalists. You ain't traditionalists no more, are you?
No.
Not anymore.
Yeah, they're making it's a chump move, chump move, and if you you got left out, you bowl eligible, you still could bring some more money to the university by playing in that bowl game,
Right.
and you're not hurting the seniors, the seniors, man,
They may not play. We know that they may not play. That's a going thing. They're getting ready to embark onto the NFL. For those guys, we give them a blessing. We want them to carry on their careers and different things like that. We get it. That is the time. That is the time of the day. That's what the players are allowed to do that nowadays. We frowned upon that a while ago, but now it's a thing.
I wonder who initiated the idea of not going to a bowl game or bowing out. Was it the coach? Was it the regents? Or, was it the president of the school? I wonder where that started from.
I think and this is me speculating. I think it's players saying, look, I'm not playing in that game. I don't want to get hurt. I'm thinking about my future. I got other things I got to do.
That's a good point. And they said, well, let's just bow out altogether.
We're a team in here. We're a team out there. Let's just bow out together. That's bull crap. Hey, I guess you don't need those 15 practices. I guess you don't need to do any kind of recruiting or bringing your players in early to get 15 practices and getting them up to speed for the spring and everything like that. I guess you don't need to do that because you're Notre Dame and you know better than anybody else.
Well, you brought up a good point. I bet there probably were enough seniors to say, man, we're not going to play.
Right.
And so rather than be embarrassed by saying their seniors aren't going to play, they just went ahead and acted like the university said, we're not going to play.
Yeah, university took the brunt. I think the university took the brunt for them.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think the university took the brunt. I get it. And look, it would have been, and I'm just going to say this, as a proud football team, as a proud unit, as a proud university, playing in the Pop-Tart Bowl, that ain't working for them.
No, that's
their
arrogance. That's their arrogance.
Exactly. They're not going to play and then they got to eat a Pop-Tart or do something, you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
You know,
That's beneath. Supposedly, that's what they're saying. That's beneath us.
Right.
You know, we play for national championships. You know, and that it's all wrong. It's all wrong. Play. You know, you were. What were they? What was Notre Dame's final record? 8-3.
They were Notre Dame is 10-2.
I mean, 10-2.
They don't get a They don't get a championship game. They don't get. I mean,
right.
They're 10-2.
10-2.
Let me say this: Oklahoma could say the same damn thing. Oklahoma's 10-2.
Yeah.
Oklahoma beat Alabama.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying. I mean, look.
And they didn't beat nobody.
Right.
Other than SC. That's their biggest win.
They beat SC. They didn't beat it. It's not like they power drived anybody. They beat SC.
Notre Dame's wrong. They're wrong.
No, they're wrong. And now it's going to change. And now they got a guarantee next year. If they win 10 games, they're in the Big 12. The 12.
Yeah,
they're going to be in. They're guaranteed a spot.
Wow. Yeah, no matter who they play.
Right.
The schedule.
Exactly. So, I mean, it doesn't matter who they play then. All I'm saying to you is, Big Sweet, look, it's the hand that you're dealt. Florida State didn't complain. They didn't say they weren't going to play. You saw that I don't know if you saw this, but I think it was, who were the two schools, Derek, that got fined from at Big 12? The Big 12, Kansas State and Kansas State said that they weren't going to play in their bowl game that they got picked for, and there was one other one.
Iowa State?
Iowa State. Well, that's because Matt Campbell moved. He had flipped over to Penn State, but, I mean, why not use the interim coaches? Why not do that?
Which is another thing. It's a whole different subject. I know
it is.
A whole different day, but these coaches and these crying at press conferences and all that, that's BS, man. You know what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. And I don't really want to leave the university. And, the president has been good to me. Iowa State has been good to me. Oh, come on, man. Just tell it like you know what your parents just
say. Matt Campbell was happy. He got out of the Big 12. I ain't gonna lie about that.
My old folks, man, tell it like a TI is, like a tis. Look, and all these coaches this time of year lying and what's the name, Kiffin? I don't even know what my numbers are for this contract. I mean, just this time of year drives me.
You don't believe Lane don't know Lane? You don't believe that Lane don't know what he's making?
Man, he knows.
I'm gonna say this. He's so concentrated. I think he's concentrated on what he's doing at LSU. I know somebody knows what he's making, and they keeping his money. They telling him what he's making. He know what he's making.
He knows what he's making. They had to approve it. They had to go to him to approve it.
Right.
Look, this basically this comes out to Lane the $13 million a year. Okay, how many years? Okay, let's do it. If it's just that simple. But he knew. And every year you get these coaches at these podiums, acting, and they, I love the kids, and now on the other hand, what's my favorite line? It's the sign of the times.
It's the sign of the times. It is.
I get it, man. Go make that cash, but call it like it is. Don't pretend to still have that old school mindset. Oh God, I didn't want to leave the university, but they made me an offer I couldn't refuse. No, when we're gonna have a coach that look, that's this is all business. And for me and my family, well, if you had a chance to go from $9 million a year to 13, what would you have done? Or something like.
No, you're right. That's exactly right.
When are we going to have a coach that that says that, you know, tells the truth up there, you know, instead of the, oh, I don't want to. Man, come on. Listen, it's business. We all know it. It's business. And I'm glad to be going where I'm going. I'm making more money for me and my family, and and working on generational wealth, and this allows me to do it. I think I would love when Cincinnati signed his deal. I want to look back and find out what his speech was. Look, I earned it, I got it, and let's move forward and I don't know. I got a feeling that's what he would say.
No, you're right. I agree with you. I look. I'm sure Kurt Cincinnati would say that and would tell the truth.
Well, Google me. But that James Madison, he created that tree, and that's the latest, upcoming tree. Like I said, my alma mater is a benefactor of that tree. With the coach going out there now to UCLA, let's see if he can continue to keep that tree going. And the Kurt Cincinnati has all the assistant coaches with him up there in Indiana that he's had for years. He said that, and so obviously it's I like when I hear him say, well, you got to change the minds of people. And I like when he said that, because if you just think you're going to be an average ho-hum team every year and you just do the same old things, you get the same old results. So
it looks like BYU and Notre Dame would have played one another on December 27th at the Pop-Tart Bowl. The Insurance Bowl, the Cure Insurance Bowl is Old Dominion in South Florida, December 17th. Okay.
Okay.
The Citrus Bowl, Wednesday, December 31st, is Michigan and Texas.
That should be good.
And then there's matchups with Boise State and Washington, Hawaii versus California.
Okay.
San Diego State versus North Texas. Tennessee, Illinois. Vandy, Iowa.
Okay.
So you're looking at the Vandy, Iowa is the Music City Bowl. The what? You got those. So I mean, that's what you got going on right there.
The first round, right?
Now I'm going to give you the first rounds. The Rose Bowl is the Indiana, and the winner of the what is this?
Is it Ole Miss?
Yes, the Ole Miss game. There's so many things, man. They're going crazy. The Request Bowl is the Iowa Vandy game. Oklahoma, Bama. It takes on the winner. Oklahoma or Alabama takes on the winner of Indiana. So, I mean, you look at that.
So the top 4 seeds are Indiana,
Ohio State, Georgia, and what is that? Hold on for a second. I gotta see because I'm over here trying to get you the 4.
I think it's Texas Tech, right?
Yes, Texas Tech. Excuse me. Yes,
yeah.
Texas Tech.
Okay, so they all get buys.
Yes. And then hold on. I took a picture of it. I did take a picture of the crazy thing.
Yeah. So while we're doing that, I don't want to spoil anything we might be doing.
Go ahead.
I don't want to spoil anything we might be doing in the future, but now who runs the table from here?
What do you mean? Who runs the table from here?
Who wins the Natty?
Wow. I mean, this is just a assumption right now.
Right? Yeah. You know, just if
I'm looking at it right now, Indiana played the way they played. Indiana runs the table.
That's what I'm thinking too right now. Indiana runs.
I don't see anybody else getting in Indiana's way. I think Ohio that game, that repeat of Ohio State, I think that's in the money. That's in the making.
Yeah, Ohio State, it will be a different game too, because I just had in my gumption that it was going to be hard for Ohio State to play back-to-back awesome games like that, from Michigan to Indiana and survive. So now that has happened, Indiana has beaten Ohio State. I think Ohio State wakes back up now, and they might be the one to beat.
So you got James Madison, number 12, taking on Oregon. You got and the winner plays Texas Tech. Okay. You got Alabama taking on Oklahoma. The winner plays number 1 seed, Indiana. You got Tulane taking on Ole Miss, and the winner plays number 3, Georgia. And you got Miami playing Texas A&M, and the winner takes on Ohio State.
That's gonna be interesting. And
so I'm taking Oregon to beat JMU. I'm taking of course I'm taking Alabama to take on Indiana. I'm taking Ole Miss to take on Georgia, and I'm taking Miami, Florida.
Okay.
Taking on Ohio State.
You take him. Okay, I got you.
I got Texas A&M losing to Miami. I got Tulane losing to Ole Miss. I got Oklahoma losing to Alabama, and I got James Madison losing to Oregon.
I think that makes sense.
I got Texas Tech. Beating Oregon. I got Indiana beating Alabama. That's very rare for me. I'm just saying.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, Nelly.
Georgia beating Ole Miss. And I got Miami over Ohio State.
Ooh, boy. I don't know about that one.
I'm just saying, okay? My final four is Texas Tech taking on Indiana. And I got, now that right there is the toughest game of the year. That whoever wins this game wins the national championship. Okay?
Texas Tech and
Indiana.
Okay. I hear you.
So I'm gonna take I got Indiana taking that. I got Georgia versus Miami. I got Georgia beating Miami. And then national champion is Indiana because
I think this is Indiana's year of destiny. But not only the year of destiny, but I mean, I'm becoming a real Heisman Doza fan. There's something about I like that young man. He's going to be a high draft choice. He's going to
be the number 1 pick. He might be a number 1 pick. I think he's a number 1 pick. I don't know.
I think he's going to do well in the draft. I think he's going to do well in the league.
we need to go to a break. When we come back, we got more stuff. Don't worry. We got to talk Lions too. I know. We got to talk what's going on in the NFL and everything like that. We got to talk college basketball.
Yeah,
We should get another one.
I know.
In a blowout fashion. Just
Them
letting
boys
you know.
on the roll. They on the roll.
They on a roll. I'm not lying. They got Villanova next on Tuesday. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050. Young boys is bad, boy.
They doing their thing.
I broke it down for you. I try to break it
They got
down.
Maryland on TV next Saturday.
Huh?
They got Maryland on TV next Friday or Saturday.
Yeah. $10.50.
I gotta go see the barber, man. I'm feeling
I took CJ to see the barber yesterday. I got to go myself. I'm like looking at myself, going, "Damn!"
I'm sitting up here feeling all this gray nappy hair. I'm feeling like Bill Russell.
Selfie stick can't do this. It grabs your phone like a pro camera.
Hey, come on in. I'm sorry. I didn't think you was coming. She showed up.
What?
And I got you food. I got you food.
What time did you tell me you like?
4. See, I got you
And I
food.
managed to do half of my parenting.
Oh, did you? This is what I'm going to get. No, I don't know if I want this one.
Extend for a selfie, pop out the bottom for a tripod. Switch from landscape to portrait, tilt it just how you like. And yep, there's a Bluetooth remote to make shooting.
There's
super
another
easy.
one
Ready to
too
level up
somewhere.
your videos? Grab yours now. Wait, your selfie stick can't do this? It grabs your phone.
Hello,
Hi,
I'm
how are
Derek.
Derek,
Hey, Chan. Nice to meet you.
Were you training?
Candace.
No, I've been here for about 4 years.
Who was training? Oh, there was a kid that was training.
Yeah, there's a kid training.
Probably
Yeah.
Dylan, I'm thinking.
Dylan.
Dylan. Yes, and I think we got Dylan
Okay.
today. What is this?
So tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday,
Uh-huh.
you come in.
Right,
Anything you buy,
right,
my discount is 25%.
right.
They're giving you 35%.
Oh, with that?
Yes.
Okay.
So like shoes, jackets, quarter zips, anything. The big is there's 2 brands that you get 50% off. The Dick's Sporting Goods brand,
Mm-hmm.
which is like their house brand.
Right.
We usually get 40, but we're getting 50% off.
Oh, wow.
And then
really?
right when you walk in,
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, my man Derek Laughlin in for the Ms. Man. And you looking at Candace Davis Price is in the house.
Hiya.
And Big Lee, Big Larry Lee, Big Sweet himself.
LA, California, City of Angels, Hollywood.
Hey, I thought for sure that when USC and UCLA joined the conference, that the Big Ten championship would be moved to Pasadena. Didn't that only make sense?
Have you lost your damn mind?
No, doesn't that only make sense?
We have Midwest. What do you call it, Larry? We have Midwest thoughts. Midwest.
I thought it might go to Vegas, though.
Yeah, I thought it would go to Vegas. I'll give you Vegas.
I
Vegas.
just know that Midwest fans, they travel well.
They do travel
They
well.
travel
They
well.
go everywhere.
They do.
They will go everywhere.
So I thought for sure, like that Coliseum was
You
packed.
saw the Coliseum.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, there was more Michigan fans there than USC.
I was gonna say that because everybody said that. Hey, Big Sweet, don't worry. I just gave Candace your meal. Thank you.
And in honor of
You
you,
know what?
I'll
You
only
know-
eat half of it.
Hey, look at here. Look at here. I got another one right here. I got you. I
You
got
know
you.
what? You know
I
what,
can't
Jamie?
mail it to you though, man.
Chivalry is not dead.
I know. You know. And hey, she got a cheesecake too. I gave her a cheesecake.
And
too.
sweets for you.
It's on a respirator, but it's not dead yet.
I'm only gonna eat half of this in honor of you. Know, like they poured a photo out for their homie, but I am gonna tear all of this up for you because I know how much you love these sweets, Big Sweet.
Go ahead, Candace. Do it. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
Oh, Candace, I'm just gonna say this.
Say it.
Notre Dame, I don't really care. I don't care if they're in there. But see, I'm a Michigan guy. That's the problem.
That's
that's wrong
tough.
with me.
That
because
is,
America, I hear more sympathy for them now. Everybody's like, and Big Sweet changed his mind. He said they got screwed yesterday. He sent me, James, Notre Dame got screwed over. And I went, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Big Sweet.
I changed my mind.
And he changed his mind.
What made you change your mind? What was the trigger that changed it? While I
Strength
opened up this cheesecake.
Strength of schedule, and then the two teams that were decent on their schedule they lost to. The only team of note that they beat was USC.
Slow down, Big Sweet. We on the same team. Slow down.
So-
Slow down. I won't eat it all. Okay, I won't eat it all.
So what I'm saying is, I can understand taking a 3-loss SEC championship game playing team over a non-conference team who played a cupcake schedule.
You know, what's complicated, you made the strongest point is that to keep it fair, we allow the conference winners to have these bids or to have this favoritism.
Right.
And you said this weeks ago.
Mhm.
Them not being in the conference ultimately could affect these types of That's
you
a great
see that,
point.
and we're trying to serve a notice. Y'all need to get into a conference, but I mean, Candace, next year they already have a contract signed.
Who?
saying
Where?
they have a contract with the CFP playoffs, college football playoffs. That if they win 10 games, they're automatically in. Yeah, that's good.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, sweet.
Only at Notre Dame. Only at
Oh
Notre
my
Dame.
sweet. Bruh. Oh my gosh. Somebody's great grandma on somebody's southern address from the 1800s, man.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna say no.
Now, it was Jamie. Now it's you and Jamie rubbing it in.
I ain't saying that.
No, sweets. I'm saying this. I didn't even want to interrupt the thought, but someone who has anyone that's listening, I have a very sophisticated palate, right? I've been to over like 30 countries. I've eaten sushi straight from the sushi thing in Japan all the way to the whatever, to Croatia. This right here,
This right
was-
here.
this was smacking.
This right here.
All right, back to what we were really. I
What are
mean-
you eating right now? The cheesecake. I mean
Well, he's eating the what do you call it? The mac and cheese. There's mac and cheese.
We have our training session at 8 p.m. tonight, so I just want to make sure I'm properly fueled. But I don't know. I mean, it's complicated because you have deep down Michigan men DNA fibers
I know
that will not allow you to even think. Your brain can't even switch to have empathy. For Notre Dame.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Because I got a lot of friends that went to Notre Dame. So what I'm saying to you is Notre Dame is acting like a bunch of babies. For me to give them sympathy, I can't give them sympathy. We ain't going. And they talk about the history of Notre Dame and the pride and all of that.
Right.
Their fight song and all that bull crap. Look, now we ain't going to go. We ain't going.
They're taking their ball home and running. And you know, I told you my opinion. I love Marcus Freeman. That's my homeboy. He's from Dayton, Ohio.
Is he?
Yes. He's
Okay, I mess with him.
He's from my hometown. So I think the world of him. But Notre Dame, I wonder who initiated. That's what I asked before you came on the air, Candace. I wonder who initiated this not playing. Was it the president? Was it Marcus? Or who was it that said, you know what? Jamie brought up a great point, though. Maybe enough seniors said, you know, I'm not going to play in that game anyway because I'm working on my draft status or whatever. Don't want to get hurt. So maybe they just said, well, we won't play in it.
And it's an interesting point that you touch again. Most people don't realize, like, they gladly accept. If you're not part of,
you take that bowl. I mean, you're gonna make money. You're gonna get gifts. The players get gifts. Do you know they get TVs? They get all kinds of stuff that we never got. Big Sweet. I'm just pointing that out.
You might need to get on that roster because
I know
you need to get some. They owe you some.
I want reparations, man. I was a 4-year starter.
I mean, they get all kinds of stuff. That being the point. All I'm saying to you is that barbecue sauce.
This don't even make sense.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody's barbecue don't taste.
Y'all are funny.
No, but why? No.
Yeah, you know what? Notre Dame. Oh, wait a minute, that barbecue sauce is fun. Oh Lord, geez. You know, and Notre Dame and that mac and cheese. Ah, dang, yeah.
I might have expected it to have a little bit more traditional tang.
Sure.
It has a balance of tang and sweet.
Yeah,
it's not too sticky.
It's got
that
brown sugar in it. It's got she said she put some stuff in it, man.
I told her not to give out brown sugar in honor of D'Angelo. I want some yellow brown sugar.
So all I'm saying to you guys, all I'm trying to tell you guys is that Notre Dame, they didn't get treated bad. They didn't make the college football playoffs. So Alabama didn't make the playoffs one year. They said that they should have been there last year, right?
Oh, that was last year.
Yeah, last year they played Michigan and got beat. Yep. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
So all I'm saying to you is you take it. It's a shot to the gut. You take it and then you play.
Exactly.
I agree with you wholeheartedly on that. That's part of. You were all good when you was 0-2,
right?
In that top 25, and everybody
they had you in all top 25.
So you got to give it a natural.
Jamie, the more I think about it, I think your point is relevant. I think there was enough of those seniors on that team that said, you know what, I don't want to get hurt in this game, and I'm not playing.
I think they got a senior they have a senior laden team. They want guys to, get NFL style and everything like that. They don't want to play in a regular
I disagree.
bowl game.
I think
they don't want to play in a regular bowl.
I think that's your sophisticated athlete mindset because that makes sense. I think they taking their ball and going home. Like when you were 0-2,
right?
What ain't nobody ever been 0-2 in the top 25.
But here's the thing.
Everything was good.
They knew they were going to be at least 1-1. When they start this season, they knew that they had Miami and they had Texas A&M. If we win both of these, we're going to be ranked number 1 and number 2.
And by having that rationale, they accepted.
Yes.
And that's what, to your point, like you accepted these stakes when you were 0-2 and everybody's like, bro, who's 0-2?
Right. We are in the playoffs. Like I said, Michigan, they had to play. When they lost to USC, they had to act like they were in the playoffs because they were. Because if you get that third loss, you ain't going nowhere.
I think that as a coach, I don't know, Marcus, but I know as a coach that whatever we are given, we're keeping our heads high, and this is what it is.
Exactly.
There's not a part of me that's going to let anyone, and I do agree with seniors that, but even then, this is,
you lose all your seniors on, and they weren't going to a high-profile bowl too, because the only bowl that they were going to was the Pop-Tart Bowl.
which is kind of cool.
It's cool.
It's cool to the young generation because the
Yeah.
young generation don't know about the sugar, Tostitos, Fiesta,
Right.
Orange. They don't know about that. They buy Pop Tarts.
But they know there's money in those bowls. Those
Okay.
other bowls.
Right.
So take me back to this though. Do you then take the team that doesn't have your seniors, which ultimately makes you in the appropriate bowl?
Yeah.
You go.
That's Alabama did it. When they didn't let Alabama go to the Big Four, and they had to go, Nick Saban went to that bowl game.
Well, here's the B part of that. Didn't Alabama lose big?
They lost big, yeah. But
Nick Saban, one of the greatest.
They took their lumps.
Mhm.
They
Yeah,
took
but-
their lumps and came back
nowadays,
the next year.
Nowadays, Jamie, people don't understand taking lumps. They're punks. They're punks today. They don't believe in that kind of stuff no more, man.
They probably like, we
That's
gonna put
why
you.
it's disappointing that coaches, well, it's coaches, it's administrators,
It's culture.
it's all these people that, you know,
Right.
we're not going to take our team. You still got 15 practices.
It's
You
all
still-
about
you
show,
still
man.
get
You
to go
know,
somewhere warm. You still get to do things. What's Notre Dame team going to do now? Not a damn thing.
not a
they're gonna
damn-
be back
all right.
Walk around with their Notre Dame Letterman jersey on. Letterman jacket on. I played. We should have went. We got screwed. We didn't get to go to the playoffs, college football playoffs. That's
Right.
all you're gonna do.
Right.
That team
Right.
ain't gonna do.
Well-
It's not gonna be remembered for
It's-
anything.
Well, Jamie, that's the sign of the times. They rather go through that than to have on the record that they played in the Pop-Tart Bowl and lost to whomever 42-7.
BYU. That's who they would play. They would have played
That's a good
BYU.
game. And part of the bowls are you might lose, you might be Ohio State,
Right.
and you might get rolled by some Hoosiers. And it ain't never happened until pigs were flying. That is part of the unpredictable of sports.
But
That
even-
makes a fan uncomfortable.
But even at a loss, that's still money to the university. That's still, exposed.
It ain't that big $20 million that they got last year though.
No, but still,
Notre Dame ain't part of
100% of
money.
Oh, you're right.
10% of something is better than 100% of nothing.
But Larry, you speaking like a logical man. You're not speaking with a man with pride.
It makes
you
them
ain't
look
got
bad.
no pride. You
It
gonna
makes
take
them look
that.
bad.
It-
That's what it does. It
it-
makes them look bad.
It makes
Yeah.
them look, I'm gonna say it.
What?
It makes them look privileged.
Yeah, that's exactly what.
Because
Makes
you
them
know
look
there's
what?
a lot of makes them look privileged.
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
a lot of teams that would not just value the money and the connection, but what you said, Larry, about like your coaches, and Tim, you said your culture. What are you teaching that group of young men?
Oh, you taught them
Exactly.
these spoiled brats.
Exactly.
If you ain't getting big money, don't go.
Don't go.
Man,
If you're not getting paid right, you're not getting paid straight, as they would say.
right.
I
Then
wouldn't go.
And you're,
back
I
when I
would
was
waste my
doing
time.
contracts for the Lions players, that was one of my favorite lines to the agents. When it came to signing bonus, 10% of something is better than 100% of nothing.
Right.
You know, you can get your 100% of nothing, or you can take this 10, 15, 20% I'm offering you. You know,
but my gut says that Marcus might not have agreed with the decision.
I think he agreed.
You
I
think
he
so?
agreed. Yeah.
you think so?
When you get, wait a minute. When you
But
What makes you
why?
say that,
think
Candace?
Here he agreed, or professional keep my contract, keep my money agreed?
What makes you say that, Candace?
Because you don't lose and you don't be Marcus, and I'm gonna just say it, be the black head coach of Notre Dame,
see,
without
there's where you're wrong.
challenges and adversity that he's had to stick through and fight through and probably not make popular decisions, and he's overcome. So now he's in a position that maybe he's picking his battles. I just don't see
Maybe.
even the coaches that we don't like and we might not agree with. I don't care for Ryan Day, but there's no part of him that's gonna say, yeah, we're not going to that.
No, every team that made the in the Big Ten that made a bowl game, you don't see them stepping up saying, "We ain't going to that.
And just on a
We ain't doing that."
just on a personal note, okay, last year I went to the Cheez-It Bowl
Right.
because my nose tackle went to the Cheez-It Bowl, made the final play on the goal
field,
line.
Right.
and they won. I was on the field with the Cheez-Its doing this. Elijah called me like, Coach. I said, He's like, yeah, so we going to the Cheez. I said, the Cheez-It Bowl. I already went to the Cheez-It Bowl last year.
Yeah.
Are you sure? He's like, and
No.
Elijah went with me to the Cheez-It Bowl to watch.
Right.
And so now I'm like, am I going to be picky?
Right.
I'm texting Jamie like, so Jamie, I mean, I already went to Orlando last year. I don't know if I wanted the Music City something. So Notre Dame, I'm going to need you to chill all the way out and pump all
Where's
of
the Cheez-It Bowl?
Cheez-It Bowl is in Orlando.
Is it? It was
It's
the
Orlando.
Orange or
It's-
Capital Bowl? What was it?
It was the Citrus Bowl.
Citrus.
It used to be the Citrus. It's the old Citrus Bowl. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm going.
Yeah.
And I probably so we all they're being I'm more concerned, and Larry and Jamie, you'll understand. You guys come from the old school. You come from like every thought of a football play was a lesson.
Wait a minute. If there's a bowl game, we go into it.
We're going to it.
You
Yeah.
going?
Hey,
Yeah.
I would
What
say
bowls did y'all
I
go
will
to?
not mention the name of the player,
That means we know him.
but no, a lot of people know him, and I don't need his name out there.
Okay.
But Bo, in 1984, we went 6-6. That was my freshman year.
Okay.
Okay. Bo got on that phone and got the okay. We played Washington that year. We lost to Washington. Washington was the number one team in the country at the end of the year. There's also another team that was the number one team in that was BYU.
Yeah, okay.
We went to the Holiday Bowl and they called Michigan and said, "Do you guys want to play?"
No.
Bo Schembechler came in. We had a team meeting, and he sat down and explained and said, "We're gonna have a chance to go against one of the best teams in the country, and we can stop them from becoming national champs."
No.
And Bo Schembechler saw that as a goal.
I like it.
Nobody wins a
Mhm.
championship
I
on
like
us.
it. I
Mhm.
like it.
We accepted said a request. One guy raised his hand. He said, "Who in here wants to?" And now this is how you can see how I'm doing it. Who in here wants to go to the bowl with old coach? I don't know a man that didn't raise their hand
Or two
okay?
hands. They-
No,
Right.
raised their hand, right?
Right.
Except for one guy. And then he said, okay, you go on outside. I'll talk to you in a few minutes. And we got together. He said, we're going to get together. All right, go to the meetings, man. He said that he didn't yell at that young player. He didn't say anything. He just sent him home. Said, okay, you ain't going.
Wow. Wow. I like it, Bo.
I'm just saying, and nobody knows who that was. I know who it was, but hey, we talk about him all the time. Me and my boys, because we go, hey, you remember when he didn't raise
When he left him home?
He raised his hand, he didn't want to go. He didn't go.
Was he returning? Did he have to return back?
Oh,
to
he came back. He came back. We had another year.
What a nerd.
I'm just saying he didn't want to play.
Well,
It's Michigan. And
Yeah.
we eliminated that negative, right? Real quick. He told him when spring ball started and everything.
Was this
Well,
banana?
I know
Yes,
the money. I know the money.
Jamie.
Yeah.
I know the money changes things nowadays and all that. But I'm gonna tell you, my sophomore year, we went to the Fiesta Bowl.
Right.
One of the best weeks of my life.
Mm-hmm.
We had a
Hey,
We had a blast.
We came right behind you and blew it out even more. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, it was. We just blew it out. It was my sophomore. It was my sophomore year. And when we got there, it was off to his yang.
yes. It was my sophomore year too.
They give cars to the seniors.
Yeah.
And the senior said, "Come on, Rook, let's go."
Oh, see.
Hey, when we played, it's in Phoenix, so that's when Fat Lever and all them. What's the old Laker coach played at Arizona State? The guard, former Laker coach. Anyway, Byron Scott.
Byron Scott, yeah.
Yeah. Man, the basketball team threw a party that week we were there. Lord Jesus. Yes.
I'm glad there wasn't an Instagram, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
I'm glad there was no social media. Lord Jesus.
Okay, Larry, I got to interrupt. This right here,
Yeah.
this is something different. Eggnog banana.
She said eggnog banana cheesecake is good.
It's not
y'all.
just the flavor.
It's-
It's the texture, Jamie.
I know. They did something.
Well, it's just smooth.
Yeah.
It's refined.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, I'm telling y'all.
I kind of
both
feel
are good.
bad eating out of plastic. Like it should be on some plated with
It
some,
should be plated and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, you're
some
right about
flowers
that.
around
I mean,
it.
we did what we
Oh
could.
my gosh. Yeah, Biggs, Mr. Larry, you worked out. You missed this one.
I'm missing out. I'm missing out.
You got sunshine. We got banana, egg.
Right. You got something. We got something.
No,
See?
it's all right.
You see how it is?
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
But I'm just and you know what? I now I sound like an old guy, get off my lawn and all of that, because Larry, like you say, you always say this to me. It's the change of the times. It's the times.
It's
to change,
sign of the
right?
times. Sign of the times. And you got to be able to roll with the punches, and
Or not, because Notre Dame's not rolling with anything.
I mean,
No punches, no nothing.
I don't get why Marcus Freeman is not getting his team or the team that wants to play. He should have. I'm sure they asked, and
I think y'all said it right. It's the Notre Dame arrogance. The Notre Dame, especially if you think about Marcus, he's a young and upcoming coach. I would want to have bowl coaching experience. He went through the championship game last year. So having 2 bowls on your record, win or loss, still means something more so than.
They honestly thought this was a championship team.
Yeah.
They were looking for going to that playoff.
And this is where
this is a championship team, and they were told.
So their little feelings got hurt?
Yeah.
But this is the thing.
You win 10 games, you're in. That's what they were told. And then they signed a contract, the contract for next year.
So
it wasn't this year. They signed it for next year.
that's Notre Dame's arrogance then.
How about this? The bottom line is you had an opportunity as every school to play games and win. It's not like you won out. It's not like you did all of the right things. What you saying, Jamie? Think so?
I guess what they're saying is when you compare the teams now, not when they played, because they're matching it up against Miami. They're matching their schedule up with Miami's schedule. But what is the most important rule of the game when you match up? Did you play head to head, and who won?
Right.
Right.
But that you don't even need it.
You don't need
You don't need
anything
any
else.
algorithm, and
Right.
you can just
You
look
don't
at.
need anything else. You know it, but we're better than them now. Doesn't matter.
Who? Wait,
What
that
did
was
you-
not what they said. They said that.
Yes.
No, Jamie, you misread.
They did. No.
No.
They said that they are better. Now we beat our opponents. They're struggling with their opponent.
Okay, so I
About
never
Miami.
have been divorced,
Right.
but that's like telling the person that you divorced, "Hey, I'm better now. Can I try again?" No, you absolutely can't. I'm sorry. It's the truth. Is it right?
It is.
So go back to who you are now, to who you could have been in that previous. Hey, I'm better now. No, dog,
Right.
I'm cool. It's the reality. So
Right.
now we're teaching people that no, you got to be better then.
But they're saying that they,
So I hope they don't get divorced.
they scored more points and everything like that.
Yeah,
in
and that's
their-
like,
in the
hey, you
late.
know what? I didn't mean
But-
to. I
But
accidentally.
when they say you played head to head, what happened?
What
They
happened?
can't accept that.
Right.
They can't accept
No matter
that.
no matter what part of the year, no
Yeah.
matter when it was.
Right.
And that's. You ever been divorced?
I have.
Okay, and what if you went and said that now? Hey, I was better. I'm so much better now. Let's run it back.
She would have laughed at me. Yeah,
Okay.
that's done.
She'd be like, oh, you're so funny. That show's made you a comedian, Jamie.
Right, exactly.
So no, we are all about making sure it's more than just them being football players, right? Aligning them as men. And
But
they are,
see,
and we're
it's-
not.
And this is why it bothers me so much, because we're not showing them you got to take it, grin and bear it, because this is what we do. Hey, we're not going to win all the time. We're not going to win in life all the time. This
Right.
is the part where you let them grow as men. You let it go inside of you, but you take it and then you go to that next bowl that you have, and you play in that game.
I say this is a blemish.
Yeah.
I say when they pull up their records, when they pull up their season, this becomes a true blemish just on their tradition. And the conversation, the narrative for what it's like, they're not writing history. Notre Dame is going to write what they want, right? But the rest of college football is going to feel some type of way. And I'm a high
Agreed.
school coach and I have athletes.
Agreed, but you got the TV heads, the talking heads feeling sorry for Notre Dame too.
No. Where are you reading this at? Do you got some?
Did you not see Nick Saban or Game Day? They were like, oh, well, they did. They should have both been in. This is why the group of five, they put 2 groups of 5 teams in. They should have just put 1 in. Miami would have made it, okay? But they put 2 in.
Well, they might be like me, Jamie, that initially I thought Notre Dame got screwed. But the more I got to thinking about it, and I looked at that schedule, and I started dissecting it all,
Right.
then that's when I said, no, you know what? No, Notre Dame's at fault here. And that might be what the media was initially saying at first as well.
Okay. Well, we got to go to a break, but and I promised some people, now they're texting me, are you going to talk about the Lions? You're going to talk about the Lions. We will talk about the Lions on the other side, and we'll get there. I promise you, we'll get there. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050.
Candace still moaning.
That food is good. Is there alcohol in that?
Yeah, in the cheesecake.
That's what makes
She
it
cooked it down.
I mean, but you could immediately feel the smoothness. I'm wondering.
She put it in there.
I mean, but it wasn't the alcohol, not in a negative way. It is
15.
taste. It's literally tastefully put in.
Right. Big 1050.
Ain't nobody feeling sorry for Notre Dame. Come on.
There's a lot of people feeling sorry for Notre Dame.
Feel sorry for that tuition.
All these Catholics are going crazy.
Feel sorry for that tuition. Maybe they.
I'm just telling you what they feel sorry for. Notre Dame was hurting. They hurting for certain.
What's going to be? So someone else is going to be offered to play in that game, and they're going to.
Yeah,
take
they
it.
already took it.
Who is it?
Who's playing? Big Sweet. Who did I say was playing BYU? Hold on.
Oregon. Is it Oregon?
Hold on. I got it. Boom, 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 boom. Georgia Tech is playing BYU in the Pop-Tart Bowl.
And where is Pop-Tart Bowl at?
It's in Florida.
Oh,
They all in Florida.
Like I said, these guys, I don't know if it's changed, how much it's changed, but man, we had a ball going to a Fiesta Bowl.
I never even actually played in a bowl, but I done went to the Orange. It was Oklahoma, Rose Bowl, everything that was. And then when
look at Penn State made a bowl.
And
they going to the Pinstripe Bowl.
And they just got a coach yesterday.
Yeah.
It's just tacky and tasteless. It's literally like you said, Steve, like you taking your ball and going home.
Yeah, exactly.
It's tacky.
It is.
But it kind of aligns with them. The arrogance of not having to be in a conference. Let's just be real. If you just take it back to, you were 0-2. You just assume that that's the problem. We let you slide then.
They've created a monster.
It's not going to go back.
No, it's not going to go back because everybody else is going to do it next year.
Yep.
I'm taking my ball and going home too. I'm not playing in that shitty ass bowl.
Yep. Toilet bowl.
All the bowls are going to, hey, you make money off those bowls.
Yeah.
Just saying. And people see you on TV. Kids see you on TV. That's a recruiting tool too. You want to be on TV.
Not everybody's a 5-star.
Exactly.
So people need that space.
It's killing me when they do that.
If you're just because you might be about to be in that transfer portal.
Exactly.
So you might be out there trying to get every snap you can get.
I honestly feel that's how I got noticed. My sophomore year, we played Arkansas in the Fiesta Bowl, and I was going against their senior All-American Dan Hampton, the great Chicago Bear Dan Hampton. I shut him down. That's what got me on the map. Who's this Larry Lee kid? This sophomore, Dan Hampton, no sacks, no tackles. You know, I think that's how I got on the board, you know.
Well, and also think about if you only ever see numbers. So 2.5 sacks, 3 TFLs, 16
Right.
pressures, whatever. But now I see you play. So it's like, well, damn, he only had 2 sacks. Why do you only have 2 sacks? And then you look at him and you're like, dang, he's always double teamed. He was managed to get sacks off the double team.
Exactly.
That creates a space where you say recruiters, scouts, heck, long-term NFL, when they're
Yep.
looking to prospect you, like, oh, he
Yeah.
was double teamed. He still got the sacks. He'll have the so
No.
I'm disappointed. I'm not disappointed because I don't care either way. I don't care in either way because that team isn't like I don't have a connection.
The only
They're
reason
my
I
rival
really
on both sides, Michigan and USC.
the only reason I really care or have an opinion about Notre Dame is because Marcus Freeman is my homeboy. That's the only
Well, that's why I would be interested in you having an off-stage conversation and say, Candace says you didn't want it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all just open it there. Candace says you didn't want it. Because you wanted to go.
Yeah.
Hey, just say this. Blink twice if you wanted to go to
Right. That's funny.
you feel me? You can't have no
If you
documentation.
really wanted to go, just
Do
you
that.
know, give me a little wink.
Right.
Oh, right here. I just don't even. I don't get it either.
I don't either. That's just
Why
that's Notre Dame's cockiness.
Yeah, you stayed in the top 25, not with 1 loss, with 2 losses, while other teams had to keep their position while things were moving. You already had your chance.
Yeah.
That's because they're Notre Dame.
Like, because Grant, now check this out. Had they fallen out the top 25, fought their way back into the top 25, you would have an arguing point. You would have a point saying we were you know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing.
I got you here. I'm sending this to you because this is All-American, the All-American true freshman All-American team.
Oh, true freshman meaning like they're not a red shirt or something?
You're not a red shirt. Andrew Marsh made it.
Oh, great.
That kid was, dude, I don't know why they didn't get the ball to him.
Andrew's 4 is number 4, right?
Yeah,
I didn't know he was a true freshman.
he is a true freshman.
Does he play like better?
Wow.
Look at Maryland with 2 on there. Like they're Alabama or something.
You ready?
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris. Hey, Candace Davis Price is in the house.
What's happening?
And we also have our man on the 1s and 2s is Derek McLaughlin. Excuse me.
Just Laughlin.
Sorry,
You're good.
Laughlin.
Thank you.
And you got Big Sweet.
LA,
On the left side.
California, City of Angels, Hollywood.
Hey, he traded in his sunshine. Or he traded in the cheesecake for the sunshine.
Yeah,
I don't know what he
it just happens to be 78 degrees here today.
78.
Big
Yes,
Sweet,
sir.
stop acting like you actually enjoying Los Angeles weather. You in traffic. You can't do too much. You're not going to the beach and twinkling no toes and no sand.
No, Jamie, correct her. I have been to the beach.
You went to
I've
the
done-
beach?
I've done the show from the beach. My wife is a bike rider, so she
She is a
rode
bike
along Marina Del Rey, the bike trail,
Okay.
and I sat there and did the show from Marina Del Rey.
All right. I was 100,000% wrong. That's actually an incredible experience and actually a fantastic way to be in California. So I was wrong. I was just
Yes, you were wrong on this one.
I was being but you know, because LA it sounds good, and then you look at the 405 traffic and you're like,
That's
yeah, never
true.
mind.
You know what? And just the other day, my wife and I were talking, and we looked at each other and said, you know what? There's something to this small town living too. Just where you can just go in the store. There's no lines. There's no traffic. This and that. LA. You're right. It takes you an hour to go 5 miles.
People, they don't understand that. You
No, no.
you let people know. Well, they're about to experience it when there's Chick-fil-A open up on Washtenaw, and there's game day. Yes, they're about to be coming out of a big house game, and there's a Chick-fil-A on Washtenaw. That is the closest to how people in Ann Arbor are going to experience the 505.
You know, the 405 is just ridiculous all day long. You know, morning, noon, and night. 405 is crazy.
There's nothing like it even close to here.
No.
Nothing like
A traffic day in Detroit is nothing.
I would say 75 gets dicey like that. So if you took out the median on 75 and you were going north, 75 north, right? Come off of 94, that can get crazy. Or even that 275 right there can get wild. But that's one side of the 405.
But it's probably 20% of what we're talking about in LA.
You're right. Dang.
LA is ridiculous. That's the one thing I truly hate about LA is the traffic. It's ridiculous. It takes you an hour to go 5 miles.
Completely.
Wow.
No, that's real.
Really?
Or like you'll see it and it'll pull up. It'll be like,
I went to the Rose Bowl, the one they played Alabama in for the championship.
mm-hmm.
And I remember it was like we went, I think, you know where the stars are?
Yeah, Hollywood.
I drove over there and took everybody in there. And I was driving home. All of a sudden, we ran into a traffic jam at like 11:30 at night.
That's actually perfect timing for up there.
I'm just like, where is this coming from? And then it just dissipated. Where did it go?
I don't know. That is up there by the 10. That's a 101 right there.
Yeah,
by the station.
You know where I'm talking about.
You get a lot of gawkers out here too, man. If something goes, they're gawkers. They're gonna stop and look, and you know that's LA traffic is ridiculous. That's the one thing I do not like about LA is the traffic.
Literally its own thing. So if you're like, oh, it's got its own vibe, it's got its own feel, it's got its own zip code. LA traffic is its whole own thing.
Yes, it is.
If they're still doing Webster Dictionary, LA traffic, the definition is it's insane.
Yes, it is.
So you guys, I gotta let you know there was some updates on some things that Sherrone Moore met with the media today. And some of the things he said was he told the players that he was obviously he was talking about the bowl game that they were going to play in, of course, and they were familiar with it because they played last year in that bowl game. But some other things he talked about Justice Haynes underwent foot surgery. They talked about, is he available for the Longhorn game, but did not have a definite yes or no. I think that's up to Justice. And I don't know if is he contemplating coming back or is he going to the NFL? You know, so there was questions about that. So we'll know no definite answer on that. There were some other questions about Jordan Marshall coming in and stepping into, and Jordan Marshall, I mean, think about this. Justice Haynes had 857 yards rushing.
Wow.
And 10 touchdowns. Jordan Marshall actually had 932 yards and 10 touchdowns. So think about the running backs that got hurt. The 1-2 punch that got hurt. If they're healthy, perhaps you could have run the ball against Ohio State, and perhaps you could have done some other things. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there. You may not like it.
But I like to say perhaps and not have to worry about what actually could have happened had they played.
Exactly. And then he talked about he was talking to defenders that perhaps Wink Martindale may come back.
Why?
That he's looking to bring him back.
Oh,
so what he's trying to he was telling the defenders if the door is open, if Wink wants to walk through it.
Wow.
What do
Well, you know, Jamie, I'm sorry. Go ahead,
No,
Candace.
no. I want to explore this. How much can you really say on that, Jamie and Larry? Because I know we want to, we protect and value coaches.
Well, Wink
That's
is
an
Wink is-
interesting. Well, it's not about Wink, just that thought of may come back.
Well, I
Open
mean,
to come
if
back.
he can, well, Sharon left it open that he wants to bring him back. That he was telling the defenders, the guys that were asking, yeah, he's
Is he on the last year of his deal?
trying to bring him back. Yeah, he's going to bring him
Mm.
back. He's looking to bring Wink back. That's what I'm saying to you.
Well, he's saying there could be a possibility Wink might leave on his own.
Right. I mean, the a lot of people don't know this, but Wink was a defensive coordinator in the NFL.
Right.
A lot of people don't realize that. And it was the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Giants, who are currently without a coach.
Well, I hear he is being considered as the Giants head coach.
Right. So I'm not trying to put
You
anything
saying
out
it's
there.
kind of like when you got family business that happened at Thanksgiving and you don't want to say too much, but people know a little
Right.
bit. And you just want
Right.
you just want to say enough to ease.
I'm
it.
not saying enough of nothing. All I'm saying,
That's why
I'm just putting that out there. That
You seem
these are the
very
things.
tactful.
These are
with
the
what you
things
said.
that I'm telling you. What he said. He did mention Ernest Hausman, one of the 16 captains and the team leader and second team leader in tackles at 768 stops. Was missing due to undisclosed reasons in the final two outings, Maryland and Ohio State. But he said Ernest is working through some things.
And I mean, from my understanding, I feel like they're handling that situation very tactfully and I would say delicately.
Yeah.
You don't have to. I mean, it is so. When you call your boss and you like, it's April 13th. Stay with me, Jamie, on this.
Mhm.
I'm feeling kind of sick. And then you're like, you never had a sick day. And it's the opening day at Comerica. What? Like you ain't never had a sick day, but you going to opening day, right?
Right.
So no, I'm not saying regular. What I'm saying, more traditional roles allow you to say, hey, I'm not coming in today. Hey, cool, use a sick day. But when you are especially an athlete who is now under a microscope, you don't get the luxury to just say, I had a sick. Was you sick? Was it a mental health day? Is everything stable with you? Were you vomiting? Did you have green stuff coming out your eyes? Hey, did he have COVID? Right? There's just no grace about allowing someone to just say, hey, I'm not coming in today.
See, that's the difference, I think, between us old heads and these younger guys. These younger guys aren't as maybe they would call us the dummies, maybe, and say,
Right.
you guys were the dummies back then. So, but
And you know that we replaced the coach, JB Brown, the special teams coach was let go, and he just hired Kerry Combs, who was a coach and the defensive coordinator at one time for the Ohio State University, as well as the secondary coach. He's had 42 years of football, and now he'll be running the special teams unit.
Now does
He's starting this week. He'll be
Now-
working.
Interesting.
in college, does the head coach have these say so over contracts, or does
They work
manager-
through the parameters. I think they agreed to agree, but he's got to set the parameters with everybody.
right? Okay.
So I'm just letting you know there's some things there. So I mean, if you feel like it, we can talk about these Lions.
Let's go.
What is it that you think I'm hiding from you, Candace?
Thank you for being sorry. I got caught up on this because I got so
You didn't rolled up on it.
rolled up on it, and I don't want to look like a complete nerd and my whole head go down on
Right. I don't want your head to go.
it. But I'm gonna fix it properly because that's how I was taught. Can
Okay.
you just imagine what we be going viral? Be like, what? Where'd she go?
Okay.
I-
What is it that you want to touch?
the gosh, the gut in me
Tells you.
that there's more.
There's more to.
And I
Is
don't.
it more to Wink? Is it more to
I think it's complicated.
the young player Houseman? Are you just confused?
I think
What?
I'm in a. I'm going to be kind of transparent.
Okay.
I'm in a place where I can connect because sometimes coaches or athletes, we just don't know when it's the right time to move on. One more championship, one more thing, one more, right?
Right.
And then we as coaches, which you guys can understand, develop this loyalty to the athlete.
Sure.
So we will stay with a sorry, busted, can't stand they coaching philosophy coach
So you
because we love our athletes.
right.
So I do think that there probably are some things within that organization that are shifting and not in a negative, oh, I hate you kind of way, just in a space of like, maybe you're outgrowing it. And not because I don't love Michigan, but opportunities come that you got to entertain.
Yep.
So respectfully, I think that Sherrone is in a difficult place because I'm just saying this slightly. He's not a media professional. He's a coach. So when he's poised with those questions, he's got to be delicate.
Right.
And we know, and I know from being in the media, they're not being delicate with how they ask. They don't care with how they ask. They're looking for the scoop. They're looking for him to slip up.
Right.
They're looking for him to say that there's trouble in paradise. So for him to be very delicate and tactful with that, to me, in my radar says there's stuff going on, but he's addressing it properly.
There's things behind the scenes that are
Right.
getting addressed and taken care of. I
For sure.
think,
There
especially
always
when
are.
he's going. When you hear the words "he's going through some things," that's a red flag to you.
Packed with some empathy versus like, hey, missed class, missed the bus, they're not playing.
Right.
Very clean and cut.
Right. But he says he's going through some things. This young man is going through some things. So we need to give him time. But we're here for him. That's what he said.
Yeah.
And there's some maybe challenges I think that people have with Sherrone and his head coaching. But in this space that a head coach really has to provide a space for an athlete,
Right.
he is exhibiting that better than no one I've ever seen.
Okay.
You know, you and I come from a coach that's
We're-
like, what?
it's a different
You
coach.
bleeding from where your
That's a
eyeball.
different-
That's okay.
That's what you're supposed to do.
And now you do need a space. We weren't under microscopes like
nope.
that.
Nope.
Now you do need to have a coach that has just enough spaces. Hey, we're not on the field right now. We got you.
Right. You got to have the right.
That's it.
You
You
got to
know
have
your
the
line.
right person talking to you.
You need it.
Right.
You need it.
Uh
You said there was something about a Lions football team.
oh yeah, the Lions. I mean, Big Sweet.
the Lions.
You saw it. You saw the
I seen
Bears,
it.
the
I
Bears
seen
and
it.
the Bears and the
Packers.
Packers. And hey, the Packers are in the first place now in the Central. So what do the Lions have to do? They got to keep winning.
They got to win out, but they you know, I'm perplexed.
You're perplexed.
How about that one? I'm perplexed because I'm getting like Thomas Glines now. I'm perplexed because the Lions had the toughest schedule probably in the NFL this year. And on one hand, you can say, well, they had the tougher schedule. But on the other hand, you can say, well, that's what the winners go through. If you want to be a winner, that's what you got to go through. And so I've been somewhat hard on the Lions this
Hard?
season.
Yeah, I think so.
Especially because of some decisions that Dan Campbell has made that I don't necessarily like or agree with. So I'm really torn. I mean, first of all, let me get this out of the way. I love the Lions. I bleed blue blood. I spent 14 years in that organization, 5 as a player and 9 as an executive. So when I see things, and I like to think that I'm qualified to have a good opinion about what I see. And I think our listeners have learned me well enough to know I'm a realist. I'm gonna tell you what I honestly feel, pro or con. So with that being said, I hope we haven't missed our window, which was 2 years ago in the NFC Championship game, and we're going for these damn fourth downs. You know, And so that's a long answer to your question, but I hope we got to win out, and then maybe the new schedule of the playoffs or the rejuvenation, because, you know, it looks like it's going to be a lot different playoffs this year. You know, let's stick to NFC versus
teams. Maybe some teams there that ain't usually
they
there.
hadn't been there in a while.
No. Right.
Hadn't been there a while. You know, especially on the AFC side. Don't seem like Kansas City's going to be there.
Kansas,
you know,
that's what
you know. So, I mean, on the NFC side, I think you might have 3 teams coming from NFC West. You know, Seattle, the Rams, and who's the other one? Seattle Rams and 49ers out of that division. So the divisional winner, you know, of the North, which will probably be Green Bay, and then, you know, Philly's still battling out in the NFC East. You know, so with that being said, man, the NFC is going to be really different in the playoffs this year. The AFC is kind of up for grabs as well. You know, I think there's a lot of parity going on this year on both sides, AFC and NFC side. So back to the Lions. We got to win out. I want to say we've shot ourselves in the foot, but on the other hand, we did have a tougher schedule than most.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of torn. I don't want to tear them down, but I want to be realistic as well.
I think it was important, all that you prefaced, because so many people just have opinions and feelings when it comes to sports, because that's their team and their fans and they're just devoted, right? But it does take someone with some credibility. It does take someone, I mean, you're talking about you've played with levels as the game has evolved. You've been in the front office. Like, those are all important. And I feel you, Larry, because I was a little bit disengaged the last couple of games.
Yeah.
That was because I was like, damn, I hope this just isn't it for them, right? Like, I'm not a fanatic. I'm not like, them Lions tickets is a good 700, 600 to get to a game now. So I saw somebody, I was like, you know what? I'm going to take my kids to the game. And I was a little privileged. I'm like, we ain't never paid to go to no NFL game. We ain't paying. Like, if the Lions ticket was $87 for sure. But my husband played, and you know, and most people don't know that those tickets come directly out of their checks.
Right.
That's right.
They don't realize that they're paying for the family pays to go to those games.
Yeah.
So
you get 2 free ones. That's all you get.
Players don't know that until they be told.
And guess what? Your girl was not going to Raymond James. I was sitting right at the bar down the street, and I said, I'll be there to pick you up, because some leagues will make you pay to park in the parking lot too.
I'm going Sunday. I'll be at the Ram.
Well, you know what? If you want to take me and my, you know, I've never been to a Lions game ever.
You've never been to a Lions game?
I've never been to and I wish I would have went when I probably could buy tickets for $102.
Right. That's a long freaking time ago.
So what I'm saying is, right? And that's what I'm spoiled. A lot of our friends played, so we were invited to play. And anyways, where I was going with that is that's how I was feeling, because I was like, none of it's gonna matter in the postseason. And then the fans that are so fanatic become so angry.
Well, see, that's what I go through sometimes on the show, because I explain to everybody, I'm just not going to rah when I know better. I don't know how to dummy down, so if I see the coach makes a mistake, I'm going to acknowledge it. I'm going to say it, not just because, we're Lions fans and we're going to be there to the end. That's fine. But like I said, I got a little experience. I played 9 years in the NFL. I was an executive.
Hey, say it again.
I played for Dan Reeves.
Ooh.
I played for Don Shula. So I've seen it all. So I can't just be a slappy to be a slappy. I'm going to tell you what I'm honestly feeling, and sometimes that hurts Lions fans' feelings.
Because Lions fans are straight up Michigan fans. They ride or die.
Right.
Like they'll talk bad about their teams, but you're not finna talk bad about this team.
No, you can't.
You can't, because you're going to get slapped up with the watch out real quick.
Yeah. Right.
So, I mean,
I felt that because earlier in the year, I called Jerome soft. Boy, them folks let me have it. They let
And
me have it.
I don't disagree with you. I think he is soft, but that's because, again, the era of my coach was like the last of a dying breed. And when I say soft, people assume that is negative.
Right,
We just talked about
exactly.
it. In the space that he's in, he is handling his team with delicacy, and they need it.
Good point. Good point, Candace.
They don't need edgy, raw. They don't need raw. They don't need that right now.
I was saying soft, not as a man, but soft in the tradition of a Michigan head football coach.
And
All the Michigan head football coaches were the Bowles and the
Gary Mollers and the
Gary Mollers. In the tradition of a Michigan head coach, he's soft. But I didn't call him soft as a man.
no. And as you keep saying, and we talk about it, it's the changing of the guards, right?
Right.
The soft is very different. The NCAA, the lawsuits, the equity, there's so many things of what it is to be a head coach. You can't be You can't be Bo right now.
No, you can't.
You can't
You go to jail.
Prison.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm your Larry. You're gonna have to put some money on them books.
You can't put your hands on that kid.
No.
I'm gonna put question of the day. What do you think? Did the CFP get it right with Notre Dame or get it wrong? I want to know from you. And if they got it right, tell me why. If you got it wrong, tell me why. On the other side, that's the question of the day. And do you like the matchup that Michigan got in the bowl game?
I can tell you right now.
You know,
actually, I like the matchup. I just was hoping for like a different bowl since I went to cheese.
That's the biggest bowl outside of you understand. That's the
I
biggest
do.
bowl.
This is me being a brat.
I know.
And being privileged and going to games.
You was kind of hoping it go to the Rose Bowl or something like that. That may come next year.
Yeah.
Because the Rose Bowl, I think they're opting out because they're trying to move the championship games and everything. And the Rose Bowl wants to play on New Year's Day.
That's always been their space.
That's the tradition. But moving the CFP is just.
Who are they? They're like the Electoral College. Yeah. I'm gonna need them to disclose their location, Larry. I'm gonna need you to stop telling me about electoral votes that I ain't never met at an electoral.
Okay. Which is why I want UCLA to leave the Rose Bowl and go to SoFi.
Oh my God.
Hey, Larry, you go to SoFi, you got a strength and conditioning coach right here. But I ain't taking no trip to no Pasadena for no game.
Me neither. And I'm a Bruin.
You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050.
And I birthed the Bruin. You know what though, Larry? I got to start recording him because my Bruin, I was trying to probe them for jerseys they wanted. And, you know, he's like, I said, who's your favorite team? He's like, UCLA Bruins.
That's right.
Dang. So I was trying to think, and I was like, well, what team do you like? Like, you want Lamar Jackson, Justin Jefferson? He's like, UCLA Bruins. He's playing Madden. He's playing college last night.
Uh-huh.
He tells me, I said, I thought your favorite team was UCLA Bruins. He's like, well, I'm playing with Notre Dame right now, but I'm a Bruin, Mom. And I was like,
I love it. I love it.
Money.
I love it.
Larry, yes, you should invite your alumni, my husband, and his sons to the game.
Yes, I should. You're right.
I'm going to send you his phone number because he's a little bit more of a out of the way type of guy.
Right.
Really.
Yeah, I'd love to meet him. Let's chat, you know.
I'm gonna do a chat with you and him in it, and then you text him on the
side. Hey, CJ got a Christmas present. Got one of his Christmas presents.
Wait, he opened it or it arrived?
No, it's arrived.
You know what I'm doing too, Candace?
Because the babysitter got
on the side. I'm part of the Ken Easley Memorial. So, Ken Easley, who's a Bruin safety, a Hall of Famer with the Seattle Seahawks that died.
You went way too far back.
But tell me,
too far back for Candace.
Yeah, she don't.
Okay, all right.
Explain who he is. He's one of the hardest hitters in football
in NFL history.
Yeah,
and we were freshmen together. That was my brother from another 4 years at UCLA, and he went on to become a superstar in the NFL, Defensive Player of the Year, and NFL Hall of Famer. He passed away a couple of weeks ago. So I'm on the committee.
Of natural complications, or
he had some issues going back to his Seahawk days, and he had some issues with the Seahawks over some drugs and that kind of thing, and broke his kidneys down, and that whole thing. So but yeah, he was he's the guy that Ronnie Lott will tell you he wanted to be like.
Okay, I don't know Ronnie Lott. Obviously, I've interacted with them a couple times, but
that's Ronnie.
me,
Ronnie,
Mike, I seen you on the sideline. I seen you at alumni events. I get all excited and do this in the picture. Because if you don't care, you like Ronnie Lott, you like Marcus Allen, you like.
I guess you're right, Jamie. Jamie tells me all the time when I say names like that, Ronnie Lott, Marcus Allen, and Jamie goes, "These young kids don't know them."
Hell no.
I was like, they don't know Anthony Munoz. They don't know.
Nope. Do you know who Anthony Munoz is?
No.
I told you.
So I only know Michigan because I
love this. I love this young lady because she's my proof. She's showing you.
Well, yeah.
She was out there in LA.
Well, Anthony Munoz is a Trojan offensive lineman.
That liquid fuel working.
Who
I
was
didn't have it yet.
Who had it?
I gave it to he's gonna try it. No, on Tuesday.
Okay.
I wanted him to get it checked by his parents, but it's my diabetic athlete.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a football player.
Give it to him
because it's diabetic.
They want to know what you think.
Yeah. So, I thought that would actually strengthen it because there's an entire market. Like he can't when we have Gatorade and Body Armor, he can't have anything.
No, I got you. No problem.
So, Candace, when do you start your prep for your season?
Are we on live? Can people see us?
No, yeah, everybody can see us.
Hi.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll talk off camera.
I got.
I do have a lot of my football guys right now that I'm doing, but we're very track focused in the sense of we're repairing their bodies while still developing speed. One of the strongest attributes I have is durability for a player, so he can transition from this season and jump into the next season without having like a nagging thing.
Jamie will tell you what we used to call it, Jamie. Mandatory voluntary.
Exactly.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Yeah, that's that NCAA slap that volunteer on there, but you know exactly what that means.
Mandatory voluntary.
My $2,000 jacket. I had to take it to the tailor.
What?
Yeah.
Is it fixable?
Yeah. The pockets are ripping out, so she's gonna repair it. She's repairing.
Oh, Sweet Cecils, you got big money rolls. Them pockets be falling apart.
I'm not. I ain't saying all that.
I'm gonna go to a jam session tonight in Santa Monica.
Tell us all about how terrible it's gonna be.
Beast out there.
What's going on with your coaching situation?
We hired the guy from. We got one from James Madison.
The James Madison guy who replaced Kurt.
I forget his last name.
Sullivan. It's Summerall.
Y'all went and got somebody from James Madison.
His name is Summerall.
Well, that's the Signetti tree, and they went 11-1, and they got a lot of success going at that level. So, I think it's
got a lot of people coming on today, y'all. I got some. I ain't gonna say what I got.
I think it's
all the people I love. I love y'all. I tell you what, y'all make these mugs come out. Hey man, you got Mark. You got to get Mark Dodson. Don't forget Mark Dodson. He's sitting there. He gonna say, "What up?" What he say? What up? What up, fam? That's what he gonna say to. He gonna say that shit to the big sweet.
They call him Candace, man. Until she said she had a husband, then they hang up.
They messed up with that. Wait a minute. Half of them don't care anyway. I just want to be friends anyway.
I wasn't trying.
I would.
Hey, what was our old line back in the day? Are you married? No. What
right, you ready?
Okay.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Candace Davis Price is in the house. I'm telling you, y'all. Hey, y'all want to talk to her? She'll tell you like it is. Ti is
Like a tears.
exactly. And then you got Derek Laughlin on the other side of the glass, and then we got Big Sweet. That's right, Big Sweet. He opening up big holes, and I'm running through them.
Hey.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
734-988-1050. What up, Hadley?
Well, Michigan basketball may not be number one right now, but who is number one right now? You, me, you.
You are.
Calling
You
in.
are. You
Yeah.
are.
All right. As I text you yesterday, Jamie, when
Did you
sent
text me? I ain't see
about-
you text me.
Well, I mean on X.
Oh, you DM me.
Come
you
on,
DM me.
Hadley got it. What you doing,
No,
Jamie?
no. He said he texted
There
me
is a difference.
on X. You don't text nobody on X. You DM me on X.
Yes, you
I
did.
apologize, Hadley, if I didn't
No, it's
respond.
all right. You're right. If I text you, it's phone. If I DM you, we know what that is. At least some of us do.
Woo, Hadley. You's dangerous.
I am.
Oh, he's dangerous,
no,
all right. Don't mess with Hadley on X.
Don't get me started.
We not.
Candace, I'll give you. I won't give you any crap today. You're a USC fan, and you can't. I mean, you can't. You can help it.
I was
but,
more of
yeah,
a Michigan fan this year than ever in life.
Yeah. Well, hey, what bowl game is SC going to?
Toilet? Let me stop. All right, I'm sorry. It was a cheesecake. What bowl are they going to?
Yeah,
I didn't look.
I didn't.
Are they going to a bowl?
Derek, we got
Yeah,
SC going to a bowl.
I thought they were.
I thought they were too. I'm sorry.
Checking right now.
Actually, let me check my email.
playing-
She said
Hold
something.
on. Go ahead.
TCU and the Alamo Bowl.
Alamo Bowl. Who won the
Ooh.
Alamo? They going to the Alamo, Hadley.
Yeah, they sent out a thing.
Ooh.
Jen, you can keep them tickets.
That'll be a good game. So
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game.
Also, 12 of the 18 teams made it from the Big Ten in a bowl game, I'm assuming. Did any, how many five, you might have to look this up. Any 5 and 7 teams make it?
Yes,
to a bowl
because
game?
3 teams are not going to the bowl, participating in the bowls, so they had to stretch out and take some 5 and 7 teams.
Oh, my
Yeah. That's terrible.
I agree.
That's just not right. It's not right. It really isn't. Hey, why did Kansas not want to go?
I don't. Kansas State, you mean, right? Yeah.
Yeah, well, why?
They just said that they weren't interested in going this year. They got fined $500,000.
Good for them. There goes half of their NIL money. Or a lot of it. Maybe a lot of it. Maybe players will leave and go somewhere else. What? I'm not getting NIL? Oh, no, I'm out of here. Gone. See ya. No, I agree with you, Jamie. When you DM me that thing, I agreed with you. Notre Dame, anyway, and you've mentioned it earlier. Do you remember what their preseason ranking was?
I think Notre Dame was they were in the top 10, Hadley.
Okay. So I don't understand why they didn't fall out going 0-2. I've never seen a team, like you said, I've never seen a team 0-2 in the top 25.
Because nobody's a fool, because everybody knew that they had a 10-team run. They could win that team. They could win all of those games. They were favored in all those games.
Even the USC game?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought SC would have been favored.
It was in
Depends
Notre
when they-
Dame. Remember that. It's in Notre Dame. So they were at home.
I thought that 10-game guarantee started this year for Notre Dame, but it's next year.
No,
huh?
it's next year.
And don't we feel some type of way about that?
I feel a type of way, but the guy, Bill, whatever his name is, he just recently passed away.
Okay.
He was the director of the CFP at the time, and that's who guaranteed Notre Dame if you win 10 games. It was the Notre Dame and all the commissioners of the Power Five, and told them that you win 10 games, you're in the CFP. That's what he said. So that's why they're where they are.
Okay.
So do you think Notre Dame's not going just because it's going to be the Pop-Tart Bowl?
I think they didn't have a good bowl for them in the
Yeah.
Pop-Tart Bowl, and they didn't want to. I don't think they wanted to participate in that. And I don't honestly. They didn't have any other bowl available. You know what I'm saying?
So they didn't have any other really good bowl games for Notre Dame?
I mean,
I find that hard to believe.
Hadley, name a bowl that is suitable for Notre
Well,
Dame
like,
outside of the
Michigan's
Fiesta
going to the-
Bowl, outside of the Fiesta Bowl, outside of the Cotton Bowl, outside, and all of those bowls are being championship games for the CFP, right?
I guess.
Yes, they are.
Oh, I thought there were only 4.
Well,
Rose,
I'm just telling
Cotton-
you.
oh,
I'm
you
just
said-
I'm just telling you that nobody's suitable. I don't think any of those bowls were suitable for Notre Dame, and they didn't like playing against BYU because that's beneath them and different things like that.
If Notre Dame had beaten Miami, they would be in.
Yes.
And Miami would be out.
True. And you
True.
said it. That's all. That's
But
what I'm
tell me
saying.
this, Jamie, what?
Yep.
Here's hypothetical.
Yep.
Let's say Michigan beat Ohio State, goes to the Big Ten championship, but loses to Indiana to finish 10-3. Who goes to the BCS, Alabama or Michigan?
Woo, that's a good one, brother. That's a good one. Now that's a head scratcher.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say Alabama because they played a tougher schedule.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah, but we beat the number 1 team in the country.
I get what you're saying, and you're going to get credit for that. But
But
I
not
don't
enough,
think.
huh?
Listen to this. I don't think the group of 5 gets 2 in then. So
yeah, I
that should.
suppose if we had beaten either Oklahoma or USC, we probably. Let's just say we did. Well, then we would have been in for sure. But
Right.
the loss to Oklahoma probably hurt us, right?
It did.
If we had finished 10-3.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I totally agree with you. Notre Dame can go home and be sorry for themselves. But they had all the players you say supposedly said, no, we're not going. So no one can override them and say, hey, you got to go.
Wait a minute.
Nobody.
If the head coach would have said we're playing in that game, they would have played in that game. I'm just.
So why didn't he want to do it?
Perhaps he was brokenhearted too. Perhaps he was
Are
upset.
they being clear about who said what?
No one knows who said what. No one knows. All I know is they sent a statement out that they would not be participating in any bowl games this season.
Then they try to be general with it. It's-
Wait for Dot Man. Dot Man may know something that we don't.
Let me just say real quick about your food today. Larry, you're not the only one. We have to sit here at home and suffer. That's why I snack out every time this 24 cheesecakery comes on, so I don't get hungry.
I know, Hadley.
Dude, ow.
Jamie, so he could get extra portions. Oh, Larry will be here today, and you know he's a big guy, so he needs a lot more than
Well, you
most.
took care of hey, just think of yourself taking care of Candace.
Okay, well, I'm okay with that. I'm okay
there
with
we
that.
go.
Yeah.
I'm looking at some of these comments, Hadley, and I think Notre Dame is walking a tightrope because it goes one or two ways.
It's either one or two ways. It's one way or the new way or the old way.
It's the old way means that bowl games start to phase in a different space.
Exactly.
Or it means that as of right now in this current space of reality, not what could be, you look like a buster.
Right. That's exactly
How are
right.
the Notre Dame fans reacting? If anybody knows.
I don't know how the Notre Dame fans, I think they're upset, but they understand.
Notre Dame ripped for, quote, loser behavior, end quote, after team pulls out of bowl game, Sports Illustrated.
Well, there you go. Old school, new school.
Jamie, just real quick on your food you had today.
Yes, sir.
What was the barbecue sauce for?
It was wings. She provided wings for us, chicken wings. Derek, how'd you like your wings? Did you like your wings?
Yes, I did have one wing. I was talking to Hadley on the phone, and he's like, "We didn't hear about your
Oh, you got
stuff
it over
yet,"
there.
but I did get some wings, and I had a chunk of that, the macaroni and cheese. Oh man,
Yeah.
See?
oh man,
Yeah.
The macaroni and cheese.
That was good.
True.
Yeah. That was off the
Big
chain.
Sweets. Big Sweets. It wasn't that good. Two
Jamie,
blinks.
Big
So,
Sweet, I
Jamie,
would
you
have
broke
thrown
your
mine
fast.
away if I didn't have all the bones on
all
the
right.
plate. I
Okay.
left a lot of bones on
Mm.
the plate. I'm sorry. I threw mine out to Big Sweet.
All right. All
You
right.
broke your fast today, Jamie, but you deserved it, I guess.
Hadley, I sometimes people bring food and they sit in front of you. You can't just smell it. I mean, just sit there and sniff it. I got to let Big Sweet know how good it was.
That
Oh,
good.
sure,
That-
just
that-
rub it
that
in.
good.
I wasn't trying to rub it in. I told him, hey, don't worry, Big Sweet. Now, Derek was the one that showed him it. He showed him it.
it was also
Some-
for the
Some teammates I got.
Want you guys, because if you have food, I don't want to look at it while you're showing it off.
Exactly. Thank you,
No,
Hadley.
Okay, I'm
That's
gonna.
the last thing to do. Yeah, Larry, turn off your monitor when they do that, so you don't get. To see it.
I hear you, Hadley.
Listen
Yeah, they
to
got
it,
me today.
private,
They got
and
me.
That's about it. All right, Larry, if you're on tomorrow, I'll get some questions for you, and we'll talk to him. See ya.
All right. Thanks, Hadley.
734-998-1050. Hey, Rodney, what's up?
Not much, guys. How are you? Hey, Big Sweets, I had a question
Yeah.
for you. Why do all offensive linemen wear those giant knee braces? They look like C-3PO out
Everybody wears those. They're good for your knees. They protect
know,
your
there.
legs.
I mean,
That
yeah, but
became
why do those
popular.
defensive linemen wear them?
That became, that became popular, around the 80s, 70s, and 80s, and they have saved a few. I've had a couple that were bent, and I
Yeah.
said, yeah, if
And
these
it
weren't,
saved you.
yeah, it saved me. So that's why they wear them. And then at one time, I if I remember correctly, they were mandatory. I can't remember.
Yes, we made them mandatory. Bo pushed for them to be mandatory.
Yeah. So that's why, and that seemed to be the best knee brace defender or knee defender that they could come up with. So that's why they wear them.
Oh,
All right. Now, here's one for JMO here. Okay. Now, I don't understand how this works. I'm pretty confident Reggie Bush developed the tush push by throwing Leinart into the end zone against Notre Dame. But what would happen if JMO's run the ball and Jumbo just pretty much physically picks him up and goes mini-me and carries him down the field?
wow. First of all,
How many extra yards would you have gotten?
probably
Jumbo.
with Jumbo, probably 8.
Yeah, he would have
As
shoved you down
many
the
as
field.
8 yards. I'll give you 8 yards, Rodney, but he can't run. He's a not fleet-footed. He's a big foot, and he steps on his own feet, and we fall down probably.
Yeah, okay. So as for Notre Dame, you know what? Join a conference. Even the naval academies and Army and them join the
Wow, he
conference.
said the Naval
I
Academy.
love that.
Join the conference. You're in a conference 9 for every other sport but football. And you play half your conference in the ACC games, and the rest of them you pick and choose. No, I'm not saying the service academy should join conferences because you know what? They're here to defend our country. Those guys are athletes, and they're doing. They're playing with boys I'd like to play with sometimes. But
Okay,
I'm not.
I'm gonna ignore that one, Rodney. I just
Fair enough.
caught that. So you weirdo.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But I think here's what I think they should do.
what?
Let's cut the conference championship games out because they're useless.
Okay.
Okay, just eliminate them all. Whoever wins the regular season wins the regular season. So Indiana and Ohio State would have tied. Bang. Let's start the playoffs that week and put 24 teams in.
Oh my God.
That way we
I
can
don't
add
want
these
more.
rules.
We don't have the schedule for that. We don't have the calendar for that, Rodney. 24 teams would destroy college football. You understand that, right?
No,
Yes, it
no,
would.
but the last week would have started the start of the playoffs.
You know, you
You'd
can't.
have to
that
start the
week.
season in the August 1st to get all those games in.
Plus, you know, it's not like basketball where you play a tournament game and 3 days later you play the next round. You can't do that in football.
Think about it. Think about it.
Oh,
That
we
last
thought about
week's
it.
bowl
We
game,
thinking about it.
why don't we send Notre Dame to the Snoop Dogg Bowl?
Oh my God.
I want to know what that. I want to know what that trophy looks like. It better be a dog with a bone.
Okay.
Sipping on gin and juice,
Oh my God.
laid back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Wowzers.
Well, I don't know where we're taking this show, but yes, maybe we should have did the Snoop Dogg
I had to
Bowl.
stir it up a little for you.
Okay, thank you.
I'll let you get the break, man.
All right.
All
Talk to
right.
you later. Thanks, Rodney. Mustafa, Mark, and Philly E, hold on. We'll get right back to you on the other side. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050.
What?
Did you hear that?
No.
Did you hear that?
There's no way I heard what I think I heard.
Did he say I like playing with kids or
He
boys?
said I want to play with the boys that they're playing with.
Okay. That's what I thought he said.
Sweet, did you hear that?
Did you
I
hear
missed. I wasn't.
Sweet.
You didn't hear it?
I didn't know. I wasn't paying
He
attention.
looked at me and I looked at her and I said, did he just say what I thought he
What
said?
did he say?
What did you hear, Derek? Did you hear that?
He had on playback.
What did he say?
Yeah, like I want to play with them.
He
He said sometimes they're playing with boys that I want to play with.
I'm like,
Wow.
And I had to think about what conversation I was in.
I didn't know what I was. What was
I-
I
Sweet.
I
That
missed.
being in LA didn't help you on this one, bro.
No. I missed it. It went over my head.
Oh my God. I don't know. 1050. I was
What?
just
Jamie.
I know what you heard. I heard the same damn thing. I heard it.
He said
You
he
know
want
they
to play
say,
with
like waiting to exhale.
boys. He want to play with.
That's what he said.
That's exactly what he
Wow.
He's trying to find it. Find it. Go, Mark, go. Oh my
said.
gosh.
The boy said, "Hey, you know Kevin Garnett's daughter
Yes.
signed with Michigan,
They're
right?
saying they finally
Oh,
got
this is okay.
Yeah, we got her.
They're saying that Michigan finally got a Garnett.
Exactly. I'm like that.
This
Michigan's on a roll right now
Michigan's
You know,
always on the road.
in a lot of ways.
Vic Sweets, I sent you a phone number and a picture.
Okay.
Carries him down the field.
Oh, Sweets got that green message.
Yeah.
Dang.
He's that guy. But you
Yeah.
can still communicate. He's good. No, Larry is good with his shit. Larry will text you, do all this shit. Look at this. So my daughter wanted a digital phone.
Yes.
I told her, I sent her this. Why don't you get one of these?
Uh-huh.
Look at that thing. That thing,
yeah, so
it attaches to
Wait.
your phone.
Is it already a case?
Yeah, look,
Oh, I need that.
look at.
Candace,
Yes.
are you the 213 number?
On a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. Yes.
Okay, I got it.
To me?
Mr.
Yeah.
Price. Mr. Price.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's him. Can you
Big
like
fella. I knew I loved you, Ken, because you like big fellas.
you know you big when you calling someone else big.
You know I love you, girl.
Some people to a big person can't say, "Oh, you."
Jamie don't understand that big man love. He don't
You
get
know
it.
what? And before I met him, I hung out with the skills. So Reggie and them because
Right.
we were always training together. But the bigs just had this humility about them that they were tender, but they will
Yes.
rip your fucking face off.
Yes,
You're
you're right.
glad you got a face, and don't get in that backfield. Why this big body coming at you?
Come
Why?
on now. Preach, girl, preach.
And I'm like, and they're some of the most agile athletes I've worked with.
They mobile, they agile.
Yep.
That's how
And
that's
always-
how I got the nickname Big Sweet. They
And
said,
it's
man,
funny because the other like Samoan one I know, they call him Tiny, and ain't nothing tiny about a Samoan or a Tongan.
You damn right about that. Ooh.
No.
You know what though? Back to semi-work. There are multiple, as an athlete, you'll understand this, Sweet. There are multiple external factors that little brother that Notre Dame had to, and they could control.
Yeah.
Not being in a conference, not winning games, all of those things. And they were still willing to let you slide. You sat idle during conference week because for all these arrogant years you did, and no one's pushing back on you.
Right. You're right.
So like that is when this the bigger issue. Your accountability. I don't give a care if you was playing BYU or Oregon State.
Yep. You're right.
Every team that's in Division I football, we all know. You get we know that you buying teams nowadays.
Yep. Notre Dame's wrong, totally wrong on this one.
They are, and I don't have I really didn't like them before, and now I'm really gonna talk bad about people that I come in contact with. Like, bro, you're loser mentality. Like you never lost a game and had to get back up.
Yeah, it was you talking about LA. I was in LA during the 70s when LA was on fire, right? Showtime Lakers and all. So I had a little saying. They didn't call me Big Sweet because I like chocolate. That's all I got to say.
Wow.
Where's still going, Jamie?
It's way the hell out.
It's off
the chain. We are totally off the chain right now.
Big Sweet.
I don't know.
Big Sweet.
You guys are good.
I wouldn't have been the same guy in Columbus or Ann Arbor.
Wow. I'm just sitting here going, what the hell is he saying? Why is he saying all that?
If I tell you some stories, Jamie, I got to kill you.
I know.
Whoa.
I know. And hey, I don't want to be dead. Don't tell me a damn thing because I don't want to know it.
Thank God there was no social media. That's all I got.
That's what I tell everybody, dude. I can't even tell shit.
I know.
His wife is short as hell, or the mother of the daughter, or
he's mega tall. I'm gonna send this.
Let's do this, bro.
I'm gonna send it to my grandpa. He'll get this for me. Like he'll love to get this for me.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Derek Laughlin on the other side. We got my girl CDP in the house. And Big Larry Lee bringing up the rear. He ain't bringing up no rear. He leading us through the hole, baby.
That's right. Let's go.
734-998-1050. One of our favorites, Mustafa. What's up, man?
How you guys doing, man?
Good.
Hey, Jamie, I was wrong, and I was happy to be wrong.
What you wrong about?
Remember I told you last week on Friday that, and nobody beating Ohio State. Just no way. Nobody could do it. Because when I saw the game, when I was wrong, and then I was so pleased to be wrong.
I know you are. You're excited. Look at you.
But no. But then I'm pissed.
What you pissed about?
I'm pissed to see that there's a coach out there that is capable enough of putting together, like a game plan. And Jamie, nobody from Indiana, at least on defense, is better than our guys. And we look inept against Ohio State. That's a red flag, man. That's a red flag. That's not good. What you mean? That guy right there at Indiana, he may be a Dusty Mays of football. I mean, he will rip the soul out of you. He's the guy. The guy is just good.
He's that guy?
Think about it. Yes, go ahead.
No, I said he's that guy.
Yes. They got to that guy 5 times, and he was never comfortable in the game. And nobody going to convince me that Michigan doesn't have at least equal talent
Indiana and defense.
That defense, man. I don't know, Mustafa. That defense was something else on Saturday night. That defense, they came. They was hitting. They was hitting. I mean, they was laying people out.
All three levels.
You know, you ain't let it be insane now. Once you know what you're doing, you play faster, right?
Right.
You got to play the game.
Yeah.
Once you get, put in the position by your technician, your coaches, you just play faster, man. I was impressed. Jamie, all these coaches making all this kind of money, there's no excuse. Go and do it. It's doable. The guy is taking Indiana to the promised land since 1967. A Michigan job is not a learning curve. There is no excuse here. You got everything. The fan base, the money, the schedule, the everything.
The young kids that is making you the youngest in the Big Ten.
Just making excuses. That's what you did 2 weeks ago when Larry was talking about, the guy at the line is gonna cost them the season. You will make excuses for him, and now he cost the season to the Lions. So, Jamie, you're too nice. You know what I mean? Like, you will not fire nobody. You're just a nice dude, man. Larry told you 2 weeks ago.
I wish you were around when I was young.
You are young.
Larry.
Huh?
Did you not tell Jamie that Campbell gonna reckless the season away from the Lions?
Say that again.
Did you not tell Jamie that Dan Campbell was gonna just cost the Lions the season?
He did say that, and Dan Campbell he straightened himself up.
It's too late.
He got better the last game. I will say that. And I was calling Jamie Campbell, wanting to go for fourth down.
But anyway, Jamie, I was so happy with Indiana, though. But I was super pleased on Sunday when Notre Dame didn't make it, because you lose the only two meaning games that you play, the only two teams you play against you lost, and you don't want to play in the conference championship game. Why do you want to go to Indiana anywhere to play football? Jamie, if you're a kid, you want to go to a school where you have a chance to play a championship game. At Indiana, you don't get that.
I hear you.
That just don't make no sense.
There's a lot of people happy for Indiana, Mustafa. A lot of people happy for Indiana.
I was pleased they didn't make it, though. Anyway, that's all I gotta say, man. Indiana, man. I love them. They took care of business for me. Then hopefully Ohio State gonna get beat by Georgia, and we're all done for the year with them guys.
Okay. Well, Mustafa, appreciate you calling.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yep. Bye.
Talk to you tomorrow.
734-998-1050. What's up, Mark?
Hey, Iman. Hey, good show. Notre Dame's players voted down going to the bowl game. I get it. You guys, well, at least Candace and Larry referred to Coach Moore as being soft. I'd be interested in what's behind that comment. Larry, you said I'm not talking about him being soft as a man. Then what he's if you're saying that he's soft as a coach, then can you at least share what you are basing that opinion on? And you too, Candace. I'd be interested in what you mean by he's soft.
I'm saying in the Michigan traditional head coach, he's soft to softer than Bo and all the other old Michigan coaches that Michigan is accustomed to, those tough Gary Mollers and those kind of coaches. He's not in that same realm. That's what I meant. I'm not calling him soft. Huh?
I don't know. I was around with Bo. I grew up with Bo. Gary Moeller, Lloyd Carr. I would dare say there were a lot of people that thought Lloyd Carr wasn't Bo Schembechler and was soft as a result of that. I can't speak to the personality of Gary Moeller. I'm just wondering what are you basing what are the manifestations of somebody being soft? What would you expect a less soft man to be doing as a coach at Michigan?
You're taking it wrong. What I'm saying is,
no. I'm just trying to figure out how to take it.
I'm explaining it to you. Let me explain it to you. In the traditional Michigan coach, and I'm an older guy, so my traditional Michigan coach is a Bo, is a Gary Moeller, is those guys. Those were tougher kind of guys than Sherome, who has a smoother, cooler, softer personality than those kind of guys. Now, I can live with that because today's era, you've heard me say it 1,000 times, is different now than those eras. But when I call him soft, man, you Michigan folks are trying to pound on me. I'm not talking about the man being soft. He's a heck of a head coach. I gotta respect him. He's a head coach in Division I in one of the best universities in the country. But listen to what I'm saying. In the tradition that I'm used to seeing from a Michigan head coach, he's not like that. He's soft.
He's not gruff. He's not in your face.
Yeah.
He's got
and that's what, in my opinion, a lot of the older Michigan coaches were like. They were in your face kind of guys. This guy isn't. And maybe he's the right coach for today's times, because that's,
I would not describe Gary Moeller or Lloyd Carr as or Jim Harbaugh or Brady Hoke as in your face kind of coaches, but that's just my personal opinion. If you're talking about you don't see him in the face and grabbing face masks, okay.
No. That's an extreme, grabbing face masks and this stuff. That's an extreme. You can't tell me that Jim Harbaugh wasn't an in-your-face kind of guy.
Not to the players. No, Jim Harbaugh. In fact, Jim, I didn't see it. Now he might have been. He was gruff when it came to the media. He was gruff when it came to other coaches. Yeah, he was gruff that way. If that's what you're talking about, okay. But no, Jim Harbaugh was no. I didn't see Jim Harbaugh as being a guy that was necessarily publicly hard on players, like say a Tom Izzo or somebody like that. Anyway, I want to kind of speak to something else that's going on behind the scenes, and that's the smear campaign of the coach that y'all describe as soft. I'm disappointed in the Michigan fans. I'm disappointed in the folks that know these people that are smearing this coach for not standing up and supporting him, at least when it comes to the smear stuff. So to the folks that are out there that listen to your show, that have decided to partake in this smear campaign, shame on you.
Are we talking about a smear campaign? Do we ever bring it up, Mark?
No, you don't.
Okay.
I brought it up. No, yes. I brought it up. I brought it up because Jamie knows, and I think, yeah, Jamie will tell you.
So I'd like to just challenge you, Mark, and know that when you have someone like Sweets who's played at every level, who's seen, what the 70s look like and what the 80s look like for a black player, and to even jump into front row offices. And even now, there's challenges that they've had to face head on. So when I say as a player, as an athlete or a coach, and I make it very clear, I've never played in a college football game, but I train those athletes. I work by those athletes. I was also in a room where I had a weight room that had Lane Kiffin, Steve Sarkisian. I don't know if you've ever heard of Pete Carroll. And I also had Ed Ogeron, right? Those were coaches that I grew up around when I was 17, 18, and 19 years old. Ogeron, an absolute maniac. Lane Kiffin would be considered the softest of that bunch, honestly. And if you look at Lane Kiffin now, and excuse my energy, it's directed with passion, right? Pete Carroll, I would say is a little bit of a more tender, soft coach. He's fun. He's on the sideline. He's running up. He's not a grab your face type of guy. So when we said in the beginning, I appreciate how you commandeer to Sharon and the protection that he requires because he's in a special situation. But when we use the word soft as an athlete, we're not being negative, right? In a space that right now, the college landscape requires a level of delicacy that you can't come in here like a Bo or a Woody. You can't.
Right.
So when we saying soft, maybe there's a different adjective that could be redirected, but this idea that soft is negative, it's not. Because on an entire coaching staff, you can't have everyone be the same. Everyone can't be grabbing players by their face mask and they're collaring them, right? He's leading that team in a space, as Larry said, that requires a level of delicacy. He is a softer coach, and that is not a negative thing. You can still get the same level of drive and the same level of commitment out of players, as we know that coaches that are hard-nosed can't get out of their players because they're not delicate.
And to be honest, I think
I wasn't necessarily drawing it as a negative.
Okay.
I'm a lawyer by trade and by training, and the details are important to me. So when people say stuff, I'm just looking for the support or the explanation behind what they say. I appreciate, Candace, what you just saying. That gives me more of a understanding as to what's behind the soft word. I was just curious as to what was meant by that, because it was a matter of fact soft. It wasn't a, well, let me think about it kind of soft. And I'm just wondering, okay, I'm looking at this man and I'm wondering what they might be speaking to, and you offer clarification of that. Something I do appreciate. And I hope you take the occasion to talk to Jamie about what I was talking about earlier.
Absolutely.
About the smear campaign. And let me tell you something else too. You got people that come on this network, on this show, that are contributing to it. And again, I hope they're listening today for whatever reason. Shame on all these folks that are participating in that. I think it's just reckless, irresponsible, and downright dirty for folks to be doing that kind of stuff. So thank you for the moment. I appreciate it. We'll talk.
Absolutely.
got it. All right.
Oh, he will call back.
Well, thanks, Candace. But when I say soft, I'm not calling the man soft like he's a chump or something.
No,
I'm just saying, I'm an older gentleman and a more mature older gentleman, and the Michigan coach I'm used to seeing had a little bit more in your face kind of, attitude, had a little bit of spunk, had a little bit more, and I disagree with him about Harbaugh. I think Harbaugh better than I do, Jamie. Harbaugh Harbaugh wouldn't let you punk him.
No, he's not gonna let you punk him. He'll fight. I mean, Jim's known to throw some fisticuffs up there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, well, I don't know. Yeah.
734-998-1050. What's up, Philly E?
Okay. I heard the comments of the last two callers, and listen, I love Sharon, and I'm rooting for Sharon. I want Sharon to do well. But I think where it's come, I think what people are looking at is there seems to be a lack of accountability. And the antics of number 6 at Nebraska that literally lit the fire for them to stay in the game and nearly steal it from us. The antics of number 20 and number 1 in an Ohio State game. Dudes jumping off sides during Northwestern. That goes all the way back to the Illinois game of last year, right? And we had a kid that was absolutely dropping ball after ball after ball and staying on the field and staying on special teams, regardless of how many, up until he nearly fumbled the game away in mid-November. There's no accountability. There's no doghouse. So, listen, what I like to do is I like to be objective when I really have to be, right? You could say I'm a fan of all this, but when push comes to shove, I can look at what's going on with our football team, and this speaks to what the first, oh my God, Mustafa.
Mustafa.
There's something about what's going on at Indiana and what's going on. And I don't want to hear that we're young because all the mistakes are made by veterans. True freshmen aren't making these mistakes. So come on. But just be objective. If that's what you meant by it, that there seems to be a lack of accountability for some of the stupid things that are done by veterans on our football team, then that is, listen, you can't argue that. And that's why I said last week he needs a dog on that staff. We need a freaking Clink back, or we need a Mike Hart back. Somebody needs to be in there, start lighting a fire under some asses. That's all we're saying, because Kirk Cignetti does not have more talent than Sharon Moore. You're kidding yourself. You're really kidding yourself if you're thinking that. The only thing we can say is he's got a veteran quarterback back there that obviously, can see the field better. That without question, that kid's going to win the Heisman Trophy. But outside of that, come on, man. They move their front. When we move our front, we can't even stay in the right gap. Come on.
Philly E.
You got to be kidding me.
I am on your train. I am on that train. Wherever that train is going, Philly.
You know who's soft? I wouldn't say. Listen, I would never call Sharon soft. I'm just saying it's getting.
Oh, so me and Sweets did. So we in the place, but you ain't gonna.
Look,
Philly E. Your girl CDP is rocking with you because you know why? I'm a coach. I know development. I have about $120 million less than the budget of the University of Michigan football team, and I make 2 matchsticks work. So with everything that you're talking about, you gotta have that roar in that fight. You got to.
There's got to be accountability, and it just didn't seem like there was enough this year. Okay, and we got to work on that in the off season because we were a sloppy football team. And I hate to break the news to you, it was veterans and it wasn't the youth that was doing it. Okay, that's all.
So Philly E.
I'll tell you who is soft though. The freaking media, because I nearly lost my mind yesterday.
Stop it.
I lost my mind. Listen, I've been dogging Notre Dame for the whole year about their schedule. Okay? So if you put Vandy in there, or you put Texas in there, who lost to OSU, played that extra game, and by that kept them out, or even BYU losing to number 4 twice. But we're going to be so, you're going to put 2 group of 5 teams in? Straight. We're going to scrutinize Miami and Alabama and Notre Dame for 3 weeks. Did you take a look at the schedule of James Madison University? Let me save the suspense for you. All the teams that the SEC likes to beat up on Cupcake Week, the week before rivalry, that's who they're playing. Mm-hmm. So that's all JMU's playing, all the SEC cupcakes the week before rivalry. And we kill them for it when they do it. Now all of a sudden we're going to laud this team because they're winning the Sun Belt Conference? Oh, last I heard this was in college basketball where the Sun Belt Conference champion gets in. Because if that's the case, Duke won their freaking tournament championship, put them in. I mean, this is insane. And to sit there and blame the ACC and somehow compound the problem by rewarding James Madison, whose biggest victory was a whopping 2 weeks ago against Washington State at home. Washington State at home, 24-20. What are we doing? Like I said last week, it must be great to really suck at your job and have some type of money and status. You got to be kidding me.
Yes,
Vanderbilt. Now, I'll tell you why Notre Dame's red ass. If you would have put Vanderbilt or Texas or even BYU, you can explain. There is no explaining this. I got a great idea. Next year, why don't we put Mountain Union in? They win the Division III tournament every year. Put Mountain Union in. This isn't supposed to be inclusive. This is not about being politically correct. This is supposed to be exclusive. This is big-time college football. And I'll tell you what, I'm disappointing the guys in the morning. You're gonna explain it away with, well, they put, who cares about number 12? No. Number 12, if that's Notre Dame and they're going to freaking to Autzen Stadium. Are you kidding me? That is must-see TV. And I got news for you. Are you really going to watch the nut-ass Redskins or the artist formerly known as the Eagles? Really? Did you see the Redskins yesterday? 31-0. They flat out quit. And they're going to have a backup quarterback. And we're all sitting around waiting with bated breath to see the Eagles and the freaking Commanders next week? Really? When I could be watching Notre Dame travel to freaking Oregon? And last I heard, you're not supposed to give cupcakes to the 5th seed.
No, they're giving them Pop-Tarts, Philly E. The Pop-Tarts, not
Lord.
cupcakes.
Notre Dame needs, listen, if they're not in, that's fine. Put Vandy in. Put Texas in. And oh, by the way, if I'm Ward Manuel, I'm on the phone. Cancel all of those cancel them off. Oh, hell no. Because guess what? If Texas doesn't play that extra game against Ohio State, they're in the dance. They're in the dance. You got to be kidding me. Sun Belt champion. What the hell is this world coming to? And yet these dopes, they get off the hook. Where is the media to break their balls nonstop? Instead, we're getting lost on the sauce. We're going
It's
over
the
freaking
kinder,
Notre Dame's schedule. We're
gentler
going over Alabama's
generation.
schedule.
It's your kinder, gentler generation
They
that we're
want
going.
you to Philly E. They want to
dude.
gentle parent. Parent.
Well,
what they
Philly
want.
E, I thank
Hey,
you.
know what? I got a great idea. You know what? If the Vikings win their next 3 games, can we just put them in the playoffs?
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
you
a
know,
JJ's. Hey,
come on.
everything's forgotten. JJ could be the MVP.
And I learned something today. Replace soft with accountability.
Okay.
Accountability. There you go.
Jamie, the bottom line is this. I despise Notre Dame, and I chuckle because I said that their schedule was rigged all along.
All right, I got to go,
but if you're
Philly.
going to do that, put somebody deserving in. Don't rub their nose in doo-doo and put some G5. By the way, the G5
I'm leaving,
teams have their own
Philly. I'm leaving you.
Yeah, talk to you tomorrow. Go Blue.
You heard it from you're listening to the M Zone on the big 1050.
Yeah, Philly. Turn up.
Okay. Turn that live off. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm sorry.
Sharon needs to be accountable.